Do I send it to her? Sure. 'Cause that's one thing I always hated. They'll know the person, but refuse to send them a picture of them. You say the L word. We don't say that around these parts. I'm gonna say that. I honestly want to redo this whole stage. Like, I don't understand. That's so sad. Bronze. I think I got silver here. I got gold here. Just fine. Oh, hello. Alright, so here comes the part where I have to drink everything. So give me a few moments.
Covering up my own infidelity. I don't have the right to suspect her.
No. I hope not.
I wish that pianist of happiness could get...
I know this is sudden, but here is some trivia for you. A kir is an aperitif that is consumed before a meal. Kir is a popular French cocktail consisting of creme de cassis topped with white wine. A kir royale uses champagne in place of the white wine used in a traditional kir. The Kir Imperial is a modern version of the Kir Royale and uses strawberry liqueur in place of champagne. Why not show off in front of your friends and order one before your food arrives? That was the cocktail trivia for...
Empty? Erica, I need a drink.
That was cocktail. So, next we do...
Made up your mind?
Wine.
Sake, please.
I'll take a beer.
Beer.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Should I do the backpack?
Here it is.
Hey, Erica? Erica, out of the four of us, who would you rather marry?
Well, I thought Vincent would be the guy who'd take the best care of me.
Past tense?
Orlando and Johnny don't look like they'd love me.
Ding, ding, ding.
Which means...
You, I guess. You're cute and passionate.
Wait, for reals?
Yeah, congrats.
Hey, you guys jealous?
No.
The thing is, they all know about Erica. Toby doesn't. Well, slight lag is still lag. I'm not sure.
Catherine he mentioned wasn't her? What's going on here?
Yeah, I think it's because all three of them went to the same school, including Erica. But Toby's kind of young, so he wasn't there with them. So they know she used to be Eric.
It's like a...
But he doesn't.
I know this is sudden, but here is some trivia about wine. Did you know that swirling one's wine glass isn't just for show? It's a way to get air into the wine, so it releases more aroma. It can change the taste considerably, so I suggest you give it a try.
Curious about that.
Just
Never
make
tried
sure you
wine
don't
before,
drink so
though.
much that your head starts swirling instead. And that was the trivia for tonight.
Empty?
Why'd you say it like that?
What would you like?
He's young, hanging with the big boys. Okay, we do beer now, and then we do sake later.
Sake.
I'll take a beer.
Beer.
I've got it perfectly memorized. Here you go.
Drink.
I'm covering up my own infidelity. I wish that pianist...
I know this is sudden, but here is some trivia about beer. Ale has a much longer history than lager.
I don't even know what
In
lager
fact,
is.
in medieval Europe, it was common for families to brew ale and drink it with bread.
That I did know.
Clean water was in short supply in those days, so people drank beer instead of water.
Huh.
The ability to drink all day long made the Dark Ages a great time to be alive for beer lovers. And that was the beer.
Empty?
Kinda cool. That's pretty neat, honestly.
What would you like?
Alright, now I just gotta drink sake.
Sake.
Sake, please.
I'll take a beer.
Beer.
Tenchi.
I've got it perfectly memorized.
That I didn't know. So,
Here you go.
but I'll find out soon, I guess.
Catherine he mentioned wasn't her? What's going on here? Whew. It said she loved me, but...
You should have asked her what she meant.
I know this is sudden, but here is some trivia about sake for you, as
I
you
did.
seem to have finished your cup. Koji is the main ingredient of such Japanese staples as sake, soy sauce, miso, mirin, and rice vinegar. Just as the sakura is the national flower of Japan, and the green pheasant is its national bird, Koji is considered the national mold of Japan. Koji is so intrinsic to Japanese food culture that it is revered across the country. And that was the sake trivia.
Empty?
Alright, music time. I gotta see what songs are
You
unlocked.
still want to drink?
No, I don't know anything about Rin yet. The only thing about Rin that I do know is that one thing. But aside from that, I don't know anything.
No, I'm cool.
I am doing her route, though, in this one. So yes, for all of you, I am cheating on Catherine, but I have to, for the sake of...
Anyway, Catherine isn't cheating on you. Why are you even doubting her?
Believe her, but...
You're ignoring your own sins in the first place.
But...
And
No.
why don't you break up?
Don't tell me anything.
Well, if you're cheating, and you think she's cheating,
Dude, don't just sit there getting angry.
I'm not. Sorry. I'm just tired.
First, let me... Because I gotta talk to this guy, talk to that couple. I think that's it, right? What songs did I unlock? Wow! I want songs from Persona. What other Persona songs did we get? Beneath the Mask, let's go! Oh my god. This is perfect for here. Anything else? Persona Q though. Oh. They have this song in here? Why is this in here? Hold on. They also have Best Friends in here too. I like the remix more actually. Yeah. No, we're gonna listen to Beneath the Mask. Beneath the Mask is definitely one of my favorite songs from 5. I didn't even finish Q though. Yeah. That's where all these songs are from. But you know what I find strange? For Persona 4, originally it was Shin Megami Tensei Persona 4 as well. But that changed with the Golden though. But why do they have Shin Megami Tensei Persona 3 for these? And then here, Persona 3. That should be Persona or Shin Megami Tensei Persona 3. And then the same for this. This should be Shin Megami Tensei Persona 4. Okay. The only song that matters right now. Alright, I'm gonna talk to him first.
Can I tell you the rest of yesterday's story?
Oh, sure. If you're up for it.
I think I was at the part where the ballerina suddenly had many enemies. She started to be harassed. Eventually, her entire family was killed.
What?
She took her own life after that. It's the truth.
That would stop me from...
What's done is done.
That's what everyone else says. But it still won't bring her back. Have I told you about that legend? That if you survive, you'll be granted any one wish.
It's just a rumor, right?
It might be a ridiculous fairy tale, but right now, I feel like I have to do something if I'm going to go on. If I'd never written that article, she'd still be alive.
This is the
I know
worst
what my wish
timeline.
would be. I'd change the past, save her. I was such a fool.
But
That's why I'm hung up on this stupid legend. Go ahead and laugh if you like.
it's not funny.
You got a mail.
This is so sad. I might just have to leave my phone here and then try to catch the comments as they come. That's so sad. Wait, seeing who grown? Like what? Don't worry, Chico, I'm on your side. It's not your fault. If I didn't know any better, I love those dresses. Do I say that? You didn't answer the question. Who? Grown like what? Who? Vincent? I hope Vincent. I'm just gonna say that. I don't like either of these.
Everyone seems to be talking about that piano player.
So here's the thing too.
It
I
doesn't
have
get
that
too
saved
out
from
of hand.
before. So if what I'm gonna do is just talk to them normally, try to save as many as I can, and then if I don't end up saving any of them, I still have that one save. And if I have to play the game from scratch, that's fine. I can just skip everything.
You don't look so good.
Todd, my boss, he's
Oh,
dead.
he died. No. See, I have to start over anyways.
Wasted away. He was talking about those strange dreams. Am I gonna die? Like in the rumors? If I don't wake up from this nightmare, am I gonna die? I'm having those nightmares too. I can't remember, but I see them. I knew it. She's the witch. She cursed me when I said I couldn't marry her. That's what those dreams are about.
Don't worry about it. They're just rumors.
Why? Why did he have to die? He was such a good guy.
Call? Oh, it's from her.
Vincent?
Oh, what's wrong?
Nothing. What you said today about it's scaring me now.
Well, you should
Yep,
be
here comes the
okay.
part.
I was just
So what happens
guessing.
is she spent. I recall she spends the night, right?
Catherine.
Huh? What are you asking me for? That's your name.
Weren't you acting kind of weird this afternoon?
What happens if I do this?
Maybe I was a bit strange.
Who's Catherine?
I don't know. I mean, you're Catherine, right?
Alright then. I'll trust you. After all, if you were lying, there's no telling what I'd do.
Huh?
Actually, I'm curious to see if I can. Hold on.
I love you.
Oh no.
What was that?
She said it. Hold on, I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna see if doing this will make it so. Oh, you can view the comments like this. If I make it so that. Oh wait, not that. Okay. Oh, I'm over in this corner now. But now I have more of the screen. Let me see if I can... Alright, let's turn it back on and see if maybe that'll fix it, but I don't think it will. Ooh, I'm curious about this. Advanced setting display masters expected. Oh. Okay. I have an idea. I don't know if this will work. Alright, let's see. Someone say something. Actually, I don't think it'll... because it doesn't have the comments. So if I say...
I can't tell you how to see me.
Curious to see if this will show up. It probably won't, but that means I have to restart the stream. Looks like I have to restart the stream. I don't want to do that. Floof the hair.
Boss.
His boss was the guy with the pompadour. So I gotta talk to these two.
What do you want?
Daniel, don't be like that.
You're awful kind to Vincent. Why don't you hook up with him? I can't be with you, right? So everyone wins.
Yeah, it's no use being with a man who will just become somebody else's.
Hey guys.
If you're gonna get hurt, then why did you bring this up? Do you have any idea how I feel when I buy my clothes? I have to save everything I make just to buy handbags and clothes that won't embarrass you when we're seen together. I studied economics and etiquette every day just so I wouldn't embarrass you at an important dinner. But it's all pointless, because no matter how much I better myself, it'll never be good enough for some people.
Anna.
It was inevitable that we'd break up from the beginning. I'm sorry I never let you give me any presents. I had to do something to keep my dignity.
Is that what you really want?
This isn't about what we want or don't want.
You got a mail.
So that may or may not have been my fault. However,
all right.
it's so sad. Listen, in my defense, I did what I thought was the best.
Hey. Did you know Todd?
Yeah, the department manager.
Did you know that he died? And died? He had a potty mouth, was a playboy, but he was good at looking after people.
Yeah.
Do you believe in the afterlife?
Honestly, I'm guessing this is the right response, but realistically...
Yeah?
If there is an afterlife, that means that death isn't the end of everything, but I want there to be an end. I'm only living now because I have something I need to do.
What's that?
To find the criminal who shot my wife. And kill him with my own hands.
Hey, man.
My wife is dead, so he'll die. And then I'll die. That's when everything will finally disappear.
Oh,
Are
God.
you thinking of dying?
This is taking a turn for the worse.
Good at living. Sorry.
Oh, my God.
But I'm going home. I just came for a little drink before bed.
Oh.
That pianist is certainly the talk of the town. I heard your deepest wish will come true if you listen to her play. Maybe I'll take a video of her so I can catch the culprit.
You got
Dude,
him.
that is painful.
This takes me back.
I'm gonna move the camera back over where it used to be. We're gonna make it a little bigger too. Auto cutout. I see. We're not gonna do circular cutout. Here. We're just gonna do this normally. Comic. Ah. Scan lines. Toy camera. Pixelate. Okay. They have different kinds of settings that I've never looked at before. So we're actually gonna make it a little transparent. And then okay. Do I make it okay, we're gonna do it like this. That's actually kinda big. Maybe I make it a little smaller. Is that too big for you guys? Morgana. Alright. Should I move it back to that corner? Alright. I believe you guys. But if it is too big or if it gets in the way later on, do tell me. Hang out with the boys again?
Sorry, I need to take a...
Alright, well, he's gone.
Hey, how's Toby doing at work?
He's fine. I can trust him to customize a bike without watching over him.
You should spend more time tinkering with chicks, not bikes.
He needs to hook up with somebody good for him. Someone besides Erica.
You're so good to the little guy. How about sharing some of that love with us?
Yeah, right.
Yesterday, I told my mom about Erica.
Huh?
Oh,
what?
Yeah, I found the one.
Oh no!
Yeah, don't say. Well, don't go overboard.
Sure
Oh
thing.
my god. Someone help this man.
You got a meal.
Yep. I knew it. Alright.
Can't look at this in public. Need to check this out somewhere where no.
Did they add more pictures? Because I don't recall that one being in the PS3 one either.
Holy shit!
I swear, if this was like, if she had different hair, I don't like that. Like, if she had longer hair and it was dark, then I'd be okay with it. But I don't like the blonde. I find the ringlets to be a little awkward. Damn, you know what? I didn't even look at the pic to see that. Hold on. Because that wasn't a selfie, right? didn't even see the angle in which that was. That's a good question. Who is taking the pic? I mean, you know, nowadays phones have an automatic, you know, thing where they shutter on their own. But huh. I feel like that's often like a lot of work to just do that.
My head hurts. Maybe I've been playing too much Rapunzel.
Hey, I got the top score on that right now. Once I figured out the trick, I got pretty far.
You guys really like that game.
You don't get why it's so fun, eh, Toby boy?
Hey, that's mean.
After I got the hang of it, it's just so addictive.
You're the kind of guy who won't give up till you beat it, huh?
Well, isn't everyone like that?
Yeah. You took life one step at a time until you started dating Catherine, didn't you?
Shut up already.
The text message of happiness, huh?
Well, Erica's always been into those weird superstitions.
Especially the romantic
ones. Hello, Cammy.
Not that it's really worked out for her. Remember that time she got hurt? Dropped off the face of the planet?
Huh? What happened?
I remember that. You know, people were saying she was dead, but then she just popped up out of nowhere.
Never knew Erica had some trauma like that in her past. But I'll fill every hole in her heart.
Every hole in her heart.
Hey, I'm serious here. Don't make fun of me.
Oh, he doesn't know. It's so painful.
You got a mail.
This is like AOL. There's supposed to be questions. I'm supposed to be asked soon for Ren.
Erica.
Please stop.
It's late. Anyway, I have to set things.
Vincent, we're going home now.
Same.
Are you all going home? You guys be careful, okay? It's not just you anymore, Vincent. Everyone's.
But that would show up?
Lately.
The amount of
I'm
viewers,
worried.
not the comments?
You don't have to worry.
Hello?
I'm not tired at all.
What, are you worried about those rumors? You're taking drunk talk way too seriously.
Well, I hope it's nothing.
You have to hope. It's nothing. We'll see y'all later.
I think so. Whoa. I just want to get to Catherine versus Catherine.
You know Catherine, right?
Maybe it's some other Catherine you know.
Honestly, man, I wouldn't be surprised. She's always meeting new people for work.
You're here.
6 data, 4 nights left.
Tower is tonight's location.
If this were a normal playthrough, I'd only have 2 left, but... Damn, realistically, you can play this in a single sitting. There's not much to it, I guess, because the puzzle aspect to it is supposed to take the longest time, but it doesn't.
Your skills will be bomb blocks are lit when you walk over them.
Alright, we'll see how long this takes. I remember in the PS3 version, I had a lot of difficulty with some of these puzzles.
This time? There's still more?
Like, I didn't get through this game as quickly as I had been. I don't know.
Right, I got it.
I'm gonna avoid standing on those Titan helmets. I want that though.
I got it.
I will say this though, I won't be looking at comments while I'm doing these puzzles. It'll be a little difficult for me to do that. Wait. Get up there. Well. There goes that. I need that one to fall. Okay.
Are you having some trouble? Remember, you can always go back and
Calm
undo
down.
something.
Shit, what am I gonna do?
Push that over.
Just calm down.
Push that over.
Undo.
Alright, I got it. What am I gonna do? Alright, I got it. Alright, I got it.
He's gonna get us killed. I don't want that.
Got it.
Not what I wanted. Moving that out of the danger zone.
Can't die here. Alright, I got it.
Okay. Okay, well that's not what I wanted to do then. I didn't see this based on
Alright, I got it.
oh, what's gonna pull up? Hurry
Alright, I got it.
up. Let me see. I know what to do.
Alright. Can't die here.
Is there no... Oh, well.
Undo. Undo. Undo.
Go back to here. I can't just push that there, though. I can't pull this out, can I? Like,
Calm down.
I can't go up from here.
Are you having some trouble?
Undo.
Always go back and undo some of
Undo.
your moves.
Undo.
Okay, so what did I do here? Oh, I did do this. Yes. Yes. That along. Well, I guess I'll die.
Out of the way! I remember, dear.
Oh, remember me. Oh, I forgot about that.
Alright, I got it.
Go this way.
This, time to use this.
Bye. Sorry. Actually.
This.
What I could do... Actually, no. I'm not gonna get that. Actually, could I get it? Is there a block underneath there? There isn't.
Can't die here.
So the way I have to do this...
Just calm down.
That's not worth it.
Alright, I got it. Just a little more.
Not that one. Oh my god. Okay. This one. There we go.
Alright, I got it.
There's enough space to do that.
Alright, I got it.
I made it! Oh. What did I miss? Runs! Am I doing these too slow? I'm wondering if that's what it is. Alright, what's going on in these comments? What did I miss here? Jugo. What is happening in the comment section? There's some pretty interesting stuff. Okay, so he's here.
I wonder.
Oh, not you.
Questions were being asked in the confession room.
That's what I've been told.
I feel like I should be picking the right answer. How have you been answering?
I feel like he'd know if I was lying, so I'm just going with how I really feel.
What? Seriously? He asked me if men who want to cheat on their spouses are pathetic or praiseworthy. And since I think that men who bind themselves to one woman forever are boring and have no lives, I thought praiseworthy would be the right answer.
Why would you think that? Here, let me do this first.
I have another reason to live now. I have to keep climbing.
Oh, you don't know, guy. You don't know.
You made it. What, did you think I'd die here?
No, that's not what I...
What would you say to a friend if you found out that he was a billionaire?
I'd be a little disappointed he didn't tell me, as if he didn't trust me.
I know that's the right way.
I guess I'd just say I'm a little jealous.
And? Would you ask him for money?
He's a friend, right? Even I wouldn't do that.
That's what everyone says at first. Then they reveal their true colors. I'm an oil baron, you see. I was born into wealth. I have over 1,000 servants and at least 100 cooks, like Mr. Scarf.
For real?
Money corrupts the heart. It's sad, but it's true. There was a man who asked me for money once. He's dead now. He used the money to buy a fancy car and was killed by a mugger. Now go. I want to deter you from asking me for money if possible. I'm sorry to say.
Now that I'm used to it, I don't really care that everyone looks like a sheep. It's what's inside that counts, yeah?
Todd's dead? My boss? That sheep. No, it can't be.
But it is.
That guy with the pompadour seems to be missing. He didn't...
I don't know.
I thought we could all make it out of here if we put our heads together.
I see
Hey, you know
you're
what?
saying.
I'm saving you guys.
Let's
at
talk
least.
about our techniques. We've all got to...
Yeah, let's work to...
This technique just...
Allow me to explain timber. If you want to drop an entire wall,
thought we did this
then
already.
push the supporting block.
Don't you think it's useful?
Oh, I just had an idea.
Allow me to explain controlled explosion. Bomb blocks are hazards that turn blocks around them into cracked blocks. Heavy blocks and immovable blocks can't be destroyed, so you can rely on them.
That's just inspired.
Oh, man.
Not bad.
Do you want to review the technique?
No.
I gotta go.
Alright, I'll talk to all of you guys. I know I need to buy something from him.
I climb
for a trophy.
and climb, but I keep seeing Anna's face, constantly hurting the one person that I love. Why was I even born?
Hey, man.
Hey, are you alright?
True freedom. It's the only chance I have left.
He's gonna die.
True freedom. It's the only chance.
Okay, so that's it. That's that. We're all set.
I wish there were questions with definite answers.
Oh, right. This guy thought it was okay to... Then I gotta talk to Rin, and then I can move on.
I made it because of...
Promise me that you'll make it.
You're pretty popular now.
I'm finally able to play the way I want. I think it's
gonna
because
say the
you...
same.
Really?
Oh no! He accepted her for who she is.
Scared of what?
What if I get my memories back and I discover something about myself I didn't know existed?
Don't worry, Ren. You are you, no matter what, right?
He doesn't know.
This is the clock tower. You're really good. You've been going at a pace of 1 floor per night so far.
Ninja
It's hard to
Gaiden.
believe you're the
I have
indecisive man who bumbles his way
I have it on
through the real
Wii U.
world.
I have Ninja Gaiden 3 on
Hurry up
PS3
and
as
ask
well.
your question. I want to get this over with tonight.
I wanted to plat that
This
game,
is
but I
the
don't
eighth
think I can
question.
anymore. I don't know if the servers
Do you
are
think
on.
your friends could betray you someday?
Yes. Honestly, it's maybe, but I think what they want you to answer is never. Yeah.
That's your answer. I see. Humans are quite fascinating.
Honestly, I'd say
the
yes,
deeper their
but-
bonds grow, the more suspicious they become of each other.
Shut up. I have enough to worry about back home.
No, you must continue to worry, both here and in the real world. What's true, what's false, and what path shall you take?
Yeah, I played this on PS3, but I'm going Ren's route now because I've never seen that yet. You'd honestly have to be naive to say never. Like, realistically, and everyone knows it too. To think never means you can easily be exploited.
There are 2 types of bomb blocks with different blast radii. How brightly they glow will...
So I have another 4 after this.
Not gonna die.
Commencing area 2.
Alright, let's
Are
try to
you
get
ready?
not bronze here. As much as I'd want that pillow. Goodbye.
Alright, I got it.
We're not gonna go that way. Wait. Do I want to? I think I should be going this way. But no. Oh, I can't do that.
Undo. Undo. Undo.
Yeah.
It'd be best to try and undo.
Hurry, now's your chance.
Big yellow.
Calm down.
Protect Vincent!
Now's my chance.
I need that to fall. Okay.
It may be best to try and undo it.
Pass that one. I already had that.
How's this?
More of these. Same deal. Oh wait, I kind of need that.
This?
Let's get it. Oh my god. No! Push it! Shit. That's not what I wanted. Dude, no! I don't care about the part. No, let's go back. Let's go back. I can't go back anymore. Shit. I might have to use these. Yeah.
Just calm down.
I want to help.
I can bear it.
That's gonna break. Oh.
Are you having some trouble? Remember, you can always go back and undo something.
Oh shit. I think so. Uh-oh. I can't go back because I can only go back 3.
Undo.
Honestly, I might have to start from the last checkpoint.
Pause.
Yeah. That's fine. What messed me up was that one block that exploded. I was trying to push it off of the edge there. Oh, again, I already had that. I don't want to use that.
Alright, I got it.
First, we're gonna get that one. Oh wait, I don't need it. Okay, so this time what's gonna happen is we're gonna activate that switch, but we're gonna push it off of the edge.
Got it.
Nope.
Undo.
Before. That's so sad. Oh wait.
Undo.
Okay.
If you're stuck, it may be best to try and undo.
Eventually, what's gonna happen?
I won't let you die.
Now's my chance.
What? What?
Undo.
Okay.
Undo.
Let's just go back here. I can't do anything there. So what if I do this? It's the exact same scenario. Might have to do it again. Oh my god. Yeah.
What am I gonna do?
Undo.
I only have 3. Oh wait, I have the blocks, dude. Oh my god, I'm stupid.
How's this? Alright, I got it.
That's not what I wanted. But I guess it works. Why did that take so long? Oh. There is no other block there. Oh my god. Okay. Rather, I don't need to do that.
Alright, I got it. Alright. A little more. Alright. I got it.
Not that one.
Alright, I got it.
I don't want to use that one. I think I have to. Do I?
If you're stuck, it may be best to try and undo the moves.
Oh, I can't use that.
Just calm down.
Vincent, no!
I can bear it.
I want to. Okay, that one fall.
Right.
That.
Alright, I got it.
Oh wait, I don't need to do that.
Alright, I got it. I made it! There I go.
It's Atlas. Well, Atlas made this game too.
Seems you really have potential.
Persona is my favorite game series of all time, if anything. I advise everyone to play Persona. Preferably, I want everyone to play Persona 4 first, then 3, and then 5, but...
Anna, I've decided to let others help me, so I can reach true freedom.
Okay, so I didn't kill him.
For Anna,
Why do people fall in love?
What?
Some people say that you find that romantic spark when you encounter someone who compensates for your own flaws. By doing so, you can find an
Yeah, that's what I'm
idealized
saying.
version of a personality completely opposite to yours through a romantic relationship. In a nutshell, you're trying to get rid of the self you hate through romance.
That actually makes some sense. I do feel like I'm a better person when I'm with Anna. I'm not empty anymore. I'm not the me who can't do anything.
You know, this is the conclusion my friends came up with, my friends and I.
To accept who we are and live our lives.
That makes romance seem awfully trivial.
Anyways, Persona 4 has, in my opinion, the better cast of characters. And Persona 4's villain is my favorite villain of any game ever, but also in the Persona series. Persona 3 has the better overall everything. In my opinion, like, the character's a lot deeper than in Persona 3, but I like the idea of the true self, like the shadow self that people don't want to see. Things that people don't want to admit to other people or even to themselves. And that's probably why I like Persona 4 a little more. Well, okay, I can't even say a little more. I like Persona 3. Persona 3 is at the top of my list there. Persona 4 comes after, and then Persona 5. But, like, for the characters, Persona 4 did really well with that. Persona 3, everything overall was good. So, like, you had the story, and then you had the characters and how they tie into each other.
What is this dream anyway?
The final boss of
Persona
Persona 3 was crazy.
I see. So what's really going on?
Have you cheated?
I guess this is literally the best thing ever.
There's a survey saying that 70% of men in relationships cheat. That makes me a minority.
70%.
But just so you know, 40% of women cheat. It's the truth.
Interesting.
Huh, really?
A study claims that people attempt to create relationships resembling those of their pasts. Your childhood relationship with your parents, previous romantic relationships. That's what people are yearning for when they search for love.
Okay, so what?
Huh? I'm sorry.
Hey! Spoil it! Whoa! 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 That's why I said Persona 4 villain. We don't... Wait. My phone is acting weird. I can't... My phone is doing something weird now. Okay. Hold on. I gotta see... I gotta... Hold on. I just gotta... I gotta remove that. I just gotta... Okay. But, like... I have some friends who haven't played Persona 4 yet.
Anyway,
and I don't know if they're watching this.
Is the best course of action. It's a momentary thrill, but it costs so much more. You know what I mean?
But yeah, no. That character, that guy, Persona 4, literally my favorite.
I'm going to climb.
And then, like, that's the thing. Persona 5 is great, don't get me wrong, but it's weak. It's the weakest Persona, in my opinion. Like, even 2, I'd say it's... okay, okay. No, if they remade Persona 2, then I'd say Persona 2 would be above Persona 5. Maybe. Okay, no, that's a bit of a stretch, honestly. Okay. Persona 2 is probably at the bottom, but that's not to say it isn't strong on its own. Like, the game was pretty good. It's just that Persona 5 still has a lot going for it. But Persona 4 and Persona 3 are just so much better than Persona 5 and 2. But I also only played the first part of Persona 2. Hey, Des. We're gonna ignore Des for now because she's being difficult.
Things are getting tough around here. You can't always rise to every situation, but you can only fall to the level of your training. Try this one on for some.
Allow me to explain. Bombs away.
It's literally what I did.
After activating them, if you push the bomb block off an edge before it explodes, the blocks are...
Did that seem you?
Yes.
It help?
When you get on a spring block, you can jump upwards 5 blocks. You can move spring blocks, so use this knowledge to propel your skills to new heights.
Persona is the best thing that happened to me.
Nice. You're brilliant.
All right, what's
Because
next?
I started with Persona
That sounds
4,
pretty
then I
useful.
went back to Persona 3.
I expect nothing less of
I guess in the antagonists for Persona 4 are my favorite characters of the entire series ever. Like, period. Makoto's close, but no, those two characters are the best.
Sorry, guy.
Without question. I guess a little more, mostly because she's the greatest being to exist.
I thought about what you said earlier. You're right, that I can't just forget you're a man of wealth.
Look around you. Could you really say it's the same as always? Maybe this time will be different.
Don't bother. You'll
No.
just end up like all the rest.
No, Persona
You said it
4,
yourself. Money
it's the
means
characters
nothing
and their
here.
personalities and how
You're
real
just
they are.
Sheep. Look, no one's gonna talk
And
to
the
you
things
if
that
you
they're
keep
scared to
pushing
admit to
people
themselves
away.
and to other people.
But that's the only way I
It's
can
it's mostly because I really like psychology, and I even went to school for it a little bit. But like, the idea of people becoming better versions of themselves when they're able to accept who they are and what they are, and able to, you know. One thing, okay, and then you also have to understand, to really understand someone is to understand their pain, right? Every bad situation they've ever been through, everything that kind of makes them them, right? So, in Persona 4, when they all witness just what about each person that made them what they believe to be terrible beings or things that they hid away from other people and themselves, and then coming to terms with that helps you understand them on a personal level, like even more. So like, that idea was just...
Got a lot further to go.
Hey.
Isn't that Orlando?
Voice. That hair. Never mind.
It is. How did he get here?
Actually, I think I might know you.
You do.
Never mind.
What do you mean? They do. And that's the thing. And this is what makes Persona 4 so great with the cast of characters, because you have to look at the antagonists as well. The antagonists literally had the same environment, the same situations almost as the protagonist and a bunch of other characters. But the way that that character handled the situation was the complete opposite of how the main character handled those situations. So it's basically what happens when you have a strong support system versus what happens to you when you don't have one. And it's incredibly realistic in the sense because it's like, there are tons of people who end up like the antagonists of Persona 4, and it's so close because it's like you see what people turn into when they don't have others there for them, right? And then you see when you're left alone with your own thoughts, and you develop differently. So instead of bouncing off different ideas and different opinions and personality traits and different things like that off of other people to get a better understanding of, you know, hey, this is the right thing, this is the good thing to do, this is what's going to help someone else. You end up thinking selfishly and almost abrasive, and it's like seeing that development, because it again, I cannot stress this enough, it's realistic, it's something that can happen to anyone if given the right situation. And like Persona 4's antagonist is why, the reason why I like that character so much is because of the development that the character had and how, or what happens to that character because of the different circumstances. And it's like we were just saying, those characters, the main characters, all help each other and do become better people. And like, that character doesn't become better, it becomes worse as each chapter goes on, or each character arc goes on, and this music is fitting for what I'm talking about. But anyway, that's why I like Persona 4 so much, because it really speaks to me.
Thank God you're alive. Thank God my ass. I'm just gonna be cooking all day tomorrow, and the day after that. I'm probably just going to
talking about
collapse one day
Persona 4
like
makes me
my
want to
own
play it
man.
again.
Tell me,
Oh,
does
man.
that kind of life have any meaning?
But you can cook, and you can sing, right? That's pretty impressive.
I really like all of the
That's
character
right.
arcs in Persona 4. Like,
Singing
Naoto
was the only time I
is
truly
incredibly
felt like
real.
myself.
Yosuke, that shit is, like, that's difficult for anyone,
talking to
right?
me? I'm just a cook.
Kanji.
Nothing to gain by talking.
Kanji's is difficult. Chie and Yukiko together, that is the most realistic one too, because that's something that's incredibly difficult to admit to yourself and to other people, right? Using someone else because they fill out a role that you can't, or they're a version of you that you wish you were, and you have traits that other person doesn't have. So or don't have. So Chie being strong and independent, just not great on looks according to their universe. I love Chie. And then Yukiko being beautiful and sought out by a lot of males, but not having the personality to tell them, hey, no. It's kind of this weird codependent relationship that they have where they heavily rely on each other because they know that they can't survive on their own almost. But they're taking advantage of each other because of that. And that's not something that's easy to admit or even acknowledge, Oh my god, okay.
Do you choose friends based on what they can do for you?
That's what they did. Then they left me.
Listen, I can't. I love this. I love Persona.
I got a letter from her today.
What did it say?
You're gonna laugh at this. I'm afraid to read it.
And honestly, this is why I want to recommend Persona 4 to everyone, because it helps people understand something about themselves that they otherwise wouldn't.
Hey, what is it for you?
Different things. Some kind of baby. Hands. Stuff.
I'm talking about Persona 4. I really want to... Oh, I want to be able to experience that game for the first time again.
After me, to take me back, to lock me away. I managed to get away that day, but I've been running all this time since then, and now I don't want to return.
I'd have to play Persona. I'm willing to do it. I will do it.
I need to keep running.
Hang in there, man.
Let them remake Persona 3 and 4.
I need to keep techniques in my mind.
Hang in there.
I have, I can emulate it on my PC. Actually, I think I can do that. But I want to get the FES one because I haven't played that. I want to get to play the answer. I didn't look up anything on it. I know about Metis, but I don't know. Listen, I will. I'll do it. I swear. Listen.
Anna.
All right.
It's always this.
Hey, look! There's light shining through the...
Wow. Wow.
All right.
Anna.
God damn it. I'm seriously considering
Your piano's reassuring as always.
I think when I hugged you yesterday, my heart filled with warmth, and then you listened to what I had to say.
Yeah. No, I'm not playing Persona 2 over again. Listen, I like Persona 2. I can't stand Persona 2. The story is great. The gameplay, however, is not. So,
Rin, when you say love...
This is important.
Huh?
Oh, never mind.
Listen, don't make me go through Persona 2 again.
I don't think I'd be where I am without you. The others were talking about you too. You're my savior, Vincent.
Huh.
You are
I've
the
heard
one
that
saving
before.
me.
It feels
Not
amazing
necessarily
to
a bad
perform for someone who's special to you. I think this is what gives people the motivation to live.
I heard all over.
After all, the Iwatoi Door theme song is my ringtone for my phone. And then I had the Persona 5 notification sound, or Persona 4, one of the two, as my notification, but I had to change it to Fire Emblem because Fire Emblem is great. Fire Emblem 3 Houses specifically. The other Fire Emblem games are great, but listen, 3 Houses is it. Okay, my phone is going through some really weird stuff right now. Alright. Pretty sure we're ready. Listen, that's going to be difficult. These two games, and by the way, Vincent is in Persona 3. So,
The others seem to
it only makes
trust
sense.
you and that piano player. Sheep that would have died a long time ago are still alive.
And what about those guys who attacked me? What's up with them?
Ah, yes. There are many sheep like that now. They've lost their sanity. If you lose your mind, all you have left
You shouldn't have, because Persona as a whole is like my life. It's literally my being.
This is the 9th question. What would you do if you saw someone you know cheating on their partner?
Boy, oh boy. So, the way I would... Okay. Realistically, the way I would handle this situation is that I'd make them feel guilty about themselves and almost force them to admit to what they're doing without me having to say or do anything, because in my opinion, it is not in my place to get in between people's relationships like that. However, knowing someone who's cheating on someone else, it ain't it, Chief.
So that's the one you chose. I see. Consider tonight's trial the midpoint. Only the truly skilled will survive from here on out.
This is when the game
trials
actually gets
will
hard.
only get longer.
Then hurry the hell up.
Very well. I'll take you to the next level.
This is a wonderful Valentine's Day gift for myself, man. I had this game for a while, and I was like, I want to start it before Persona 5 The Royal comes out, but I don't want to play a game that was like... Because I just got done with Shining Resonance, right? And that took a while. And I platted it too. And I was like, okay, so I have Star Ocean to play, and then I also have Tales of Berseria to play. I want to start Tales, but if I start that now, same with Star Ocean. If I were to start those games now, there's probably... I could probably get it finished before The Royal, but I don't want to... I want to get this done. Like, I wanted to play a game that I could get done with a lot faster than... Okay, so what? Yo, what? Yo, hello? These are real people. These are real people, right? They said they wouldn't say hello. Oh, these are real people. Everything.
It's a race against time on this long staircase.
Oh, get out of here, Anthony. Anthony, you played Camper?
To your advantage and reach the
Rather,
door
have you played Full
before
Body
you
yet?
lose your footing.
You missed the whole discussion on Persona, man. That's crazy, man. How does no one say anything? Like you said, Des, like, what if somebody caught something because of that? Why didn't you say anything? Well, shit, I didn't. How do you lie to somebody in their face like that? Hey, Anthony, you played Persona? I don't remember if you played Persona, not 5, but like 3 and 4.
Just let me climb this tower like normal, damn it!
Commencing Area 3.
Do I want to go for that block?
Are you ready?
I kind of do.
Like this?
Oh, I remember this level.
Edge.
I actually struggled with this level on PS3.
Edge. Edge.
So what's the most efficient way up? I go up from there, right? Okay.
I got it.
Can I? Doesn't look like I can. Yeah, okay. That is not what I wanted to do. If I pull this out.
Edge.
Alright, I got it.
Edge. Edge.
Alright, I got it.
Huh. I can't do that block.
Can't die here.
The piano's melody.
Now's my chance.
I didn't need that block to fall. I actually needed that to stay there.
Alright.
Well, I think I'm dead. 8 billion%.
Are you having some trouble?
Edge.
Remember, you can always
Maybe.
go back and undo some of your moves.
Oh my god, I have to go like... I can't...
Edge.
Because I can't actually...
Undo.
Oh my god.
Undo.
Okay, let's go back.
Undo.
Can't die here.
Yeah, I understand, man. Right.
Can't die here.
Keep going!
I can bear it.
Yeah, okay.
I got it.
How? What? What am I supposed to do here? Okay. And what is that?
Right, I got it.
Kind of. Oh wait, I
got it.
Edge.
Anthony, you gotta play Persona 3. I gotta look at the comments later because I know Des is gonna say something.
Can't die here.
Piano's melody!
I can bear it.
Good. Oh, I could have just gone up right there. Okay, well, it's a waste.
Right, I got it.
I want those coins.
Right, I got it.
I already have the block. What would you do in this situation without having...
Can't die here.
Piano's melody!
Now's my chance.
Without using... Okay. I want to do this without having to use these other blocks.
How's this?
But I don't think I
If you
can.
can't find a
They
way
just
to
fell
do it,
off.
You may wish to undo and try a new strategy.
Edge.
Hello?
I'll take this. How's this?
Oh, I see. Oh, I see.
Undo.
How's this?
That's gonna fall off. Is there another block?
Edge.
Oh, this is the last edge in it. Because I need to move this. Yeah. Because I need to move this out. Move it here.
Just calm down.
Undo.
No, push it.
Edge.
Go up.
Right, I got it.
Edge. Edge.
Okay, that whole section fell off.
Edge.
A little more.
Edge.
Hello?
Fudge.
Oh, it's this puzzle. I remember this. This is where I struggle because I remember this thing right here. You can't push those out, and I think you have to. I think you had to collapse. Oh, I hated this so much.
Are you having some trouble? Remember, you can always go back and undo.
I can't die here.
Vincent, no!
I can bear it.
Literally one of the last parts too. Yeah.
Undo.
Alright, so we gotta go back.
Undo.
Like sometime.
Undo. Undo.
Let's go back all
Undo.
the way here. I can't do that. I can't go right there. You have to do that here.
I can't die here.
I won't let you die!
I can bear it.
Because I need that. Oh my god.
Undo.
Get out of here. But I need that footing. Okay. There's no way. And the way that the retries worked is, as long as you had pillows, the lives would carry over all of the playthroughs. So like, you can have up to like 90 lives or so stacked up. need that over.
Alright, I got it.
This part is just, it's a heart, but like, well, not this one, but like, I can't move that one out. Here, Over, I did not mean to do that. Get me up here. Oh, that was close. Okay.
Alright, I got it.
Those are gonna fall, aren't they? I need to go on the other side. I need these right here. Oh, I can't do that. Actually, you know what?
You can't die here.
Oh, what?
Undo.
Okay.
You can't die here.
Keep going!
Now's my chance.
If you can't find a way forward, you may wish to undo
that.
and try a new
Stand back. Pull this out.
Alright, I got it.
The exit's right there, too.
You can't die here.
Undo.
So I need to push this over. But I need that. I need that there. Oh no. Okay. Let's see. I might have to like. Okay, let's go back some.
Undo.
Let's go back as far as I can. That's as far as I can go.
You can't die here.
I have to restart from the. Oh. It's right there. I can do that, but I can't. Oh wait. Wait. No. Okay. Cool. Because I can't go up. I cannot go up, so I have to restart from the checkpoint again, anyways. Oh my god, this is so stupid. Oh shit. Here we go again. So I can't take those blocks down. Please get down. Please move. Please go. Keep going. Alright, so the way that this works. What I need to do. Oh, I need that. You know what? I'm gonna do it without that. I don't need that.
I'll see you up ahead. Sorry.
Hey, bro. Can you?
I'll see you up ahead.
It's back.
I'll see you up ahead.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Bro.
I'll see you up ahead. Alright, I got it.
Okay, so the way that
Alright, I got it.
Alright, so I cannot let
Undo.
I cannot let them fall. This is becoming difficult. Because I need it on that side. I need those. I can push this one. Why is that here? Right. That's gonna cause that to collapse. So I'm trying not to have that happen. And now they're way up there.
I got it. Calm down.
Hurry, now's your chance!
Whoa!
Alright, so I see the error. Because it's the same every time.
Undo.
3,
Undo.
4,
Undo.
5. It had to have been before then.
Edge.
That's so sad. You would just get to the end just to have to try to do it again? Oh my god. Okay. You know what, we got it this time, guys. Listen. Excuse me, Mr. Bug. Now. Put it there.
Alright, I got it.
Wait, no. I only need to use that one. Take this out. Alright. There. Now. Taking care of
Alright, I got it.
Alright, so if that's the case, let's start from this side. Let's bring them over. That's gonna cause those to fall. That's cool. That's alright. I don't care about that side. Will this cause that to fall? No? Alright. It'll cause those to fall, though. Oh, wait. I don't want to do that. Okay, so we push this over. Well, that's gonna fall, isn't it? Maybe it's that side.
Edge.
Are you having some trouble? Remember, you can always go back and undo some.
You can't die here.
Protect Vincent!
Now's my chance.
There we go.
Alright, I got it. I made it!
So stupid. Okay.
There
We
go.
don't rage in these games. Yeah, this is the drink, but I don't take those. Like, if I can beat the level without having to rely on, like, items and stuff, I'll try it. But... Alright, let's see all the comments I missed here. She said, forget Persona. That's very... Boku no hentai. Hey, what the hell? Yes, you can ask a question, Cammy. I didn't see that. But Granny the Heart. I have not. Is there a bouncing block there? Did I miss the bouncing block?
I don't cheat. I don't go out and party. And the woman I love is...
Okay, Johnny.
And I get these nightmares too? Sucks.
Hey, John. You have to be real to yourself.
Wait, there's more? I'm gonna throw my back out.
I'm glad you made it up all right.
It's like my hands are just moving on their own now. I don't know how I got so good at climbing this stuff.
You played that game, that's why.
Oh, I had a friend a while ago. Before I understood the value of money, it was fun. He was straightforward with me, unlike my parents or my servants. But he changed after he learned the value of money.
I'll look into it.
The same thing kept happening to me after that. But I realize now that I was the one who put up a wall. Whenever I was about to get close to someone, I'd tell them who I was. I wanted to be friends with you both.
You've really opened up to each other. So I think we're already friends.
Well, thank you. It's been a while since I've been able to talk so honestly. I was overthinking it. The reason no one tries to befriend me is...
Alright, Guy. What have you got
It's
to
up
say?
above. I can feel it, Mother. I can tell. I'm tired.
Hey.
Mother's hands. She never let me wear clothes instead of dragging myself through hell. Maybe it's better just to die here.
What the hell?
Oh, of course it isn't.
What? Fuck, you don't know anything. I'm a bad man. I hurt women, my boss, everyone. I just want a normal life.
See? You want to live.
I'll climb.
There you go.
I'll climb. Like there's no tomorrow. If we both survive,
Alright, Johnny on Bosch.
we'll meet again.
He sounds like Johnny on Bosch. Is it? You Narcomi, is that you, Playboy?
Why is Mother coming back now?
I'm wondering if that was...
Damn it.
Hey, it's you again.
Damn it. Why did he go away all of a sudden? Hey, shut up.
Is that Steve guy, actually?
Sorry. Yeah, I understand. Been chased around by weird monsters every night.
Well, go. There's another big one.
Alright, where's the crew at? Where's the squad? We're all here.
Do you feel it? It will be coming soon for me. It's myself. It's me in doll form, with holes for my eyes, ears, nose, mouth, and it doesn't even chase me. It's a version of me who doesn't do anything, who can't do anything.
That's Persona
I would
for you.
rather fall into oblivion than have to see that.
Oh, come on.
Anyway, let's try and come up with
Des,
some
what the hell?
techniques. Why don't we exchange some information?
Sure.
Here's something that I came up with.
Allow me to explain.
Got me sounding like
Inazuma.
Nagito over here.
When you're
Inazuma.
climbing a flat wall with 3 stones in a row, use the pulling out blocks and hanging techniques.
I usually push them on the other side, but hey, that works
If
too.
you repeat the same pattern, you can climb in a zigzag without collapsing the wall.
Perhaps you already figured that one out, though.
Oh, hey, maybe this is...
This is a variation. You can climb flat walls with 4 stones in a row in the same way. The technique lies in moving the stone to the side of the wall you'd like to travel up, and creating a stepping stone.
I see. Yes, what an elegant move.
But it's a part of who she is, you know? Those are a part of Des. Isn't that right, Des? Persona. Persona.
Sorry, guys, but I got...
Hello. This guy's come up with several techniques. They're not new, but they're all
I guess my business, it really does feel good to help out others.
Yo. Making my debut was just an arbitrary goal. I thought it was the only way, and nobody like me could shine. So when things were going well, I got scared when it mattered most. You see. Then my dad collapsed.
No, I
My
won't
family
delete it.
owns a small
We'll
restaurant.
leave it.
He ran the place basically on his own, so it didn't take long for the stress to get to him. And what did I think when that happened? I thought I was lucky. I had the perfect excuse to get out of that situation. So, despite both her and my friend begging me not to, I quit music. I ran. I didn't have the resolve to make a living in music.
I think that the big one is coming up.
The big one?
For me, it's my wife, Sophie. I as good as killed her anyway. She has every right to be angry with me. If she's the one who kills me, then I don't mind.
You just giving up?
Oh, right. I knew I recognized you. You're the one from the bar.
Yes.
I gotta pull myself together if I told you that much. All right. I'll go have a chat with Sophie.
That's right.
Sophie.
Alright.
Damn it.
Did already talk to you,
Well,
right?
go.
Yeah. And then we've got the boss.
It's you. Tonight's product is...
Talk to him, I talk to you. Tonight's product is... Oh, it's you.
I should get going.
I didn't talk to Ren.
Hello.
Yeah. Right, okay.
Yo.
Talk to him.
Hey, can you talk? You're the best climber at...
It's nice of you.
Okay.
I should get going soon.
Alright, Ren. What have you got to say
That
this
was
time?
amazing. I really admire your determination.
Flattery will get you nowhere with a loser like me.
That's right.
You're not a
Takes a
loser,
lot of
Vincent.
guts to admit that,
You
too.
gave me a place to stay when I lost everything. You cheered me up whenever I was feeling down. You're kind, and you see people for who they are on the inside.
That was the mistake right
You've
there.
given me so much in this short time, Vincent.
Oh, Ren.
So...
What's wrong?
my head...
Go ahead.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Maybe this is what it's like to be sick. I did take a cold shower.
It's like 7 chapters.
You need to take better care of yourself.
What? And see, you know what? You should be proud of him. Because that's who, it's a bit of who you are. It's a part of who you are.
Damn it.
Take advantage of so many different guys if you can. Ruin their lives. They'll be fine. No, I'm doing Rin first. Because apparently, I was looking at Trophy Guide and they're saying that if you do Rin's route first, you have access to the last 2 dungeons. And in the long run, if I can just get to them, it'd be easier. Considering.
I think you're
because the other routes
careless.
are shorter anyway, so there's
Do
only
you
8
remember
chapters.
what I said about the tide shifting?
And what the hell does that have to do with anything?
Well, it's almost time.
This is the 10th question for a new possibility. What factors in the most when you make an important decision?
The answer is my heart. This is for Rin. I remember this. This is the final question for Rin.
Very well.
And now...
Let me give you a little warning. Depending on what you choose, your life might change rather drastically. And at the core of it all is that pianist.
Rin, what are you talking about?
You won't remember.
Your true value is about to be tested. Of course, your options will be limited. The choices you've made will determine what paths remain.
What did you do
I wonder what
without
kind of
noticing?
trial they'll lead you to. Scary, isn't it? Walking into an uncertain future like that. Your next challenge is that fear itself.
For Rin, at least. Because there's gonna be... Well, there's gonna be more questions for Rin coming up. But they're not gonna be questions like this anymore. What's that? Is that... Oh, that's the mic. Alright, let's see. And honestly, this is another persona thing here. Or rather, admitting to yourself, or being realistic with yourself, acknowledging it yourself. This is a lie. Number one, people will always say my heart is what matters, but a lot of people don't have the resolve or the ability or the capabilities to come up with that decision on their own. In the end, a lot of people's decisions are based off of other people's opinions of what those actions are and what, you know, the consequences of those actions. So, if cheating was the norm, even if it were socially acceptable, right? But it's a norm. People aren't going to feel bad about it. Rather, they're going to think, well, everyone else does it, so I can do it too, right? If you weren't raised to believe that, or even, because, okay, let me word it like this. Not everyone in the world has the ability to understand when they hurt other people, right? With words or with their actions. So it might be, you know, simple and obvious to a lot of us, but that might not be the case for everyone else. So if, for say, you were brought up with the idea that cheating is acceptable and it's okay, and without any prior experience or knowledge to know that, hey, this is wrong, I'm hurting the other party involved, you know, naturally. Okay, again, the reason I brought saying this in the first place because it goes back to the whole other people's opinions, right? Your heart, you're not going to know, because in your heart you're going to say, this is alright, but yeah, honestly, I feel like realistically a lot of other people's opinions it should be the other way around. Not everyone, like, okay, people can say that they can choose or make decisions based on their heart or whatever.
This
but,
is the final area for tonight.
Realistically, it's not as simple as that. Not everyone
Observe
can
the
do that.
traps created by the enemy and stay calm.
All right, let's just climb this thing and get it over with. What?
I kind of wish these were this reset?
There is no way. I'm not doing this.
Oh, voice code.
Child with Chainsaw has appeared. It's the killer. Do not die.
That's sad.
Edge.
Oh, that's actually sad.
Undo. Undo.
Because I now have to go back here.
Edge.
This can't say I care that much about the money, but I do, so I'm gonna go.
I got it.
Which way do I go?
Right, I got it.
What I can do is... I don't want to touch that block. I just don't want to touch that block. Alright, well, it's alright.
Alright, I got it.
There's a block underneath there. Huh? Are you kidding me? That's not what I wanted to do.
If you can't find a way forward, you may wish to undo and try a new strategy.
That drink right there allows me to jump up 2 blocks. What side are you getting rid of? I feel that gold there. Do I go for the gold or do I go for just to get out of here? I think I need that gold, right? So what if I... We'll do this. Well, I guess I'm not going for the gold.
You bear it.
I need that. I need that block. No. Fall, fall, fall. Yo! What? That is that shit, man.
Are you having some trouble? Remember, you can always go back and undo something.
I got it.
That is straight up annoying.
Alright, I got it.
That's a checkpoint.
Just cool down.
Hurry, now's your chance.
Bear it.
I risk it? No, I can do it.
Okay, if I just open this. And a victory! Whoa! It's still coming! Oh shit! Oh shit!
I feel like they made some of these puzzles easier. I don't know. I gotta go back.
Did I do it? Hell yeah, I did it! Haha! The night is mine! Woohoo!
Another bronze suit. What is this?
Completed. I'm sorry to say, tonight will be the last time I show you your memories. You've seen enough by now. To conclude, let's pick up where we left off on your budding romance.
My mom didn't know.
Yikes.
So on Facebook,
Way too much.
I wrote that I'm enjoying.
Really sorry, about last night.
We're
I'm
both
in the way.
adults here. There's no need to apologize. Ooh, what are you in the mood for today? I could make breakfast for us.
Hey, Catherine. Question. Do you want to be my girlfriend?
Look at that face.
How's
She's
that
just like. She's just like.
About time.
Well, do you remember
Just
what you
stared into
held so
space.
dear?
Like, I
To be
cannot
honest,
believe the words that I just
planned
heard.
to enjoy watching a pitiful lamb drown in his regrets. But this took a turn for the unexpected. You truly are interesting. What lies ahead is a direct result of the path you've taken thus far. Will you let this experience fade into the past? That's up to you.
Here it comes. This is it, y'all. Hold on. I gotta remove my face, but I don't. It's cutscene. I should have. Oh my god. I don't know if I can just pause this. Will it skip it? There's no. It won't skip it, right? Do I risk it? That is not how you handle that.
What are you doing here anyway? I mean,
Look at her face.
the ants. What are they doing here? Stupid ants.
They're after this. What is it? Cake? Well, who did you get this from?
Here it comes.
How did ants get here so damn quick? That's the cake Catherine brought me a while ago.
Oh, I've got a real sweet tooth is all.
Wait, really? So do I.
Here it comes.
So, when did you get here?
What, like you forgot? You said that you were feeling better, so I hurried right over.
Huh? When did I tell you that? I guess my memory's a little fuzzy.
Aw, you always say that. Relax, you worry too much. Trust me, you are just fine, baby.
Well, gee, thanks.
Oh yeah. I don't have time today. No! What is it this time?
It's that horror movie I told you about. This is the last week they're gonna be showing it in theaters, remember?
What movie?
I don't know what I'm gonna do if I miss it.
Yeah, okay. Can we wait till tomorrow? I've kinda got some stuff to take care of today.
Yay! Alright! Hey, this will be our first real date! It'll be so much fun, don't you think?
I am totally lost here. Ugh.
This isn't the scene. Oh, because they were eating cake, I remember. So this has to be the scene, right? I remember what happened was Catherine and Vincent were sitting down eating.
Look,
Catherine busts through the door. So that must not have happened
yet.
yet.
Talking about, right?
Huh?
Don't you have anything to tell me?
Vincent, what in the world are you talking about?
All right. I'm just gonna come out and say it.
Wait,
Listen
what's
to
going
me.
on?
Confront your demons. Oh, that's right.
I heard something the other day.
What did you hear?
Something from an acquaintance of yours.
What? Who?
Well, do you know a guy named Steve?
Steve?
Yeah.
I don't know anyone named Steve.
Wait, what? You don't?
No?
No? Not even one?
Like I said, I don't know any Steves.
Well, how could you not? I mean, Steve's a pretty common name, right?
Wait! I did meet a Steve yesterday.
Yesterday?
My friend's son was named Steve. I think.
Son? How old is he?
2 months maybe? She'd just come back from the hospital.
No, not him. Don't you know any other Steves?
Huh? Well, I'm sure I do if I check.
You mean you have to check and see if you know anybody named Steve?
I guess so. Look, what is this all about?
Well...
Speak up and tell me.
Here it comes.
Who's Steve? Some friend of yours? What are you getting at?
Oh my goodness.
Well, if you don't know, then let's just drop it. But you sure you don't know him?
Why would he keep pressing for this? Like, after that, I just give up.
Why do you keep asking me that? I told you I don't know.
Sorry. Never mind.
Huh?
Oh, What is going on? Did I get the wrong girl again? I can't think of anyone else.
There's a third Catherine.
I'm glad to hear Catherine's not cheating, but this is not good. Maybe I should just tell her. No. Then she'll think I'm taking some random guy's word over hers. Shit. What can I say to make her believe me?
Nothing.
Well...
Drop it.
It's a good thing you don't know him. There's this asshole at my work who said he might know you. So,
Huh? Are you okay? You've been acting weird lately. You're pale. You say things that don't make any sense.
Yeah, well, you know what? There's a lot of stuff that doesn't make sense lately. Like the future and everything. I don't get it.
What do you mean? You don't get it?
Well...
What part of our future don't you get?
That's not what I meant. I mean, I'm worried about work. It's a new job and all, and having problems with the clients, so I'm tired.
I've been getting strange texts lately.
Strange how?
I don't know. They don't make sense. It's just creepy.
Wait.
They don't match
what do
anything,
they say?
though.
What are the words?
You know what? It's not important. Just forget it.
Okay, but...
Look, Vincent. You're not hiding anything from me. Are you?
Huh? Shit, I'm making her worry. She says she's getting weird texts. I have to reassure her somehow. Come on, I'm not keeping anything from you.
Okay, I
well,
believe you.
You've got to go back to work, right? I do too. I should go.
Huh? Oh, okay.
That was weird.
I'll call you.
Was that it was just a stare down, and all of a sudden, hey, I have to go. Cool. What?
Which girl? What are you talking about?
Yeah, well, I asked around, and nobody knows who you are.
You told her?
Well, yeah, of course I did. And that's the quickest way to split up, right?
Yeah. But what do you mean, nobody knows me?
Well, that's exactly why I called. Look, why don't you just tell me something about the girl you called me about? Like, what does she look like?
This is what I wanted to tell Kino, and I completely forgot, but I don't think he's here anymore. But yeah, for those who don't remember, Catherine is going to take on the form that is most appealing to you. So for him, that's his ideal, what the ideal woman of
you got
looks
the
would
wrong
look like
guy.
for him.
What?
I know a girl named Catherine, but it's somebody different.
So for this guy, Steve, he has the right Catherine.
Look, the
They're
Catherine
both the
I
same
know,
Catherine.
she's white.
It can't be. I mean, she told me about
And
you herself.
his Catherine's
It's a
going to look
different
different
person.
than Vincent's
I don't blame
Catherine.
you for all this, but please, just leave me alone.
What's going on? Where's my Catherine?
How should I know?
But she's all I have now. I'm already divorcing my wife. She came into my life suddenly, and then I just...
I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm going crazy. It's gonna come for me, and
I want
I'm the one
my
going
female friends
crazy
to do
here.
that. Honestly.
I won't call you again. So leave me alone, okay?
Wait, no, don't hang up. I still have...
What the hell was his problem?
I can agree with that. The nails thing. But yeah, no, honestly.
Long day.
Huh?
What the? That's smoke? Ren, you in there? What happened?
Oh no. Is he gonna find out like this? He is gonna find out like this!
Hey there, Vincent. Good morning.
Ren, are you, okay?
I think I am.
But are you a guy?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, my shower wasn't working.
Wait.
So I thought I'd try
This can't be
to-
right. Is Ren seriously a guy? I mean, I had no fucking clue when I was falling. I mean, no, I wasn't falling in love or anything. I mean, what kind of guy looks like that? What was I supposed to think? I mean...
And then my memories came back. Hey, Vincent, are you all right?
Don't touch me!
I'm sorry.
Ren, wait, please!
I love this kind of stuff. Because then it goes back to how people handle situations like these. How do you...
I fucked up.
How do you handle someone else's emotions and personality? Like, you know...
Anything, do I?
Reacting like that is surely... Like, it's gonna definitely make someone feel bad. But it's like...
Sitting here is not gonna fix anything. I gotta go
How
apologize.
people handle those situations.
Ah! Catherine,
Vincent. What are you doing in there?
You can explain it now.
Oh, there was just a problem with the plumbing. What are you doing?
Go ahead.
Oh. Well, there's something I wanted to talk to you about. Do you have time?
Well, does it have to be right this second?
Well...
Yes, that would be my reaction too.
Yeah.
But I'm saying how people handle the situation after that, right?
Are you serious?
Are you gonna get it?
Oh. If I waste any more time, I might not be able to find Rin.
It's a lot to explain. I don't know the best way to explain it, but it's more of just the despair, right? We've all played Danganronpa. We have an idea about Danganronpa. We know it.
It's sure as hell not a good time to pick this up.
But certainly.
Sorry, Catherine. There's something I need to do. I'll hear you out later. I promise, alright?
For some people, it's more of just admitting how close they were to someone like that, right?
I understand.
So say
Sorry
you're in
for
that
bringing this
situation.
up out of nowhere.
How close you were,
Don't worry about
or
what
rather,
I said.
your personality
You should
determines,
hurry.
you know, what exactly you do, how you handle that situation. Do you go after them, apologize, or do you just leave them alone and never talk to them ever again, right?
I knew it.
Oh, you don't know. No, you're...
Maybe I should have been more honest with him.
Guess I'm gonna save now. This is gonna go in a different slot, though. So, again, I really don't know how to explain this properly, but it's like, that's a tough situation for anyone, right? You can't just be like, oh, hey, so you're this. It's alright. It's cool. No. And then to be accepting of that culture, too. Because not everyone is accepting of that, right?
Hey, is Ren here?
Did something happen, Vincent?
Well, I kinda saw Ren naked and... Wait, you guys saw the doctor. Have you known this whole time?
Come on, this isn't some horrible...
And that makes sense.
Don't tell me you lashed out over this.
Considering, of course, if Erica knew that,
Seriously? Call and apologize
she
right
wouldn't
now.
say anything.
Yeah, okay. Pick up. Rin, listen, I'm sorry about earlier. I didn't mean it. I was just surprised.
Vincent, I'm sorry too. I ran away so suddenly.
No, don't.
You mean
apologize.
this is the thing, though.
all
I
my
guess
fault.
it is possible for
Where
guys
are
to
you?
have a voice
Are
like
you
that.
safe?
Naturally?
Yes, I'm fine.
I think.
It's getting
Certainly,
late.
right?
Why don't you come back to the apartment?
No, I can't go back. I love you, Vincent.
Ah.
I've known since the day we met.
I see.
But I
And then
guess
how
hearing
would
that
one
from
handle
someone
something like
me
this?
is Not exactly what you want.
That's a screenshot.
I'm sorry. I just
That's Teddy! Morgana and...
be okay with it.
Bro! Persona!
I knew you had a girlfriend.
Koromaru!
I
Persona.
wasn't planning on telling you this. But when I saw how kind you were, how you didn't judge people by appearances, I started dreaming about the future.
That's such a tough situation to be in.
Falling for someone for the first time, I felt my world growing bigger and brighter.
This is
It
why...
was only a
Oh
few
my god, I
days,
love...
but I had so much fun. Being able to play the piano and help you are memories I'll treasure for the rest of my life. You'll make it through without me, Vincent.
What about the other way around?
Please, promise me you'll find your own happiness.
I have to do this route. Wait a minute. I just realized what this means. Oh no. No. Video of the Japanese guy? No, I haven't seen it. After these cutscenes are over, I want to explain or talk about something else too. Is he gonna talk about it with them?
So, the girl's a guy, huh?
Toby had a
Just
crush.
can't judge a book by its cover these days.
Come on. You're acting like you've never seen anything like this before.
No skin off my back. I only have eyes for Eric.
It's the same thing! They know it!
So
They're not gonna
what
say
happened
anything.
Anyway.
Well,
Bro. Good help.
After something like that, I'd run away too.
Right? What an asshole.
Excuse me, I had no fucking idea.
I mean, to be fair, he can't be a victim here. That is a surprise.
your life's falling apart. Hearing a love confession is pretty damn powerful. Now, may I please have another drink?
Well, okay, maybe, you know.
Jeez.
Wait, Rin confessed?
Hey, Toby, come here a sec.
Huh? Okay.
Oh my god. Look, I get that it must have been a pretty big wake-up call. But just take that loss and move on.
It's not a loss, all right?
Are you saying you're interested?
No. Maybe?
Whoa there, you serious? Look, no matter how cute the kid's back in
I know
man.
that. It's just...
I appreciate the way that they're going about the situation. He's not
Well,
he's
what
not
exactly do
being
you want
a
here?
Yosuke about this.
Hey, you paying attention?
Yosuke Hanamura.
Hey, Vincent. Why do you care about Rin so much? You guys just met. How deep could your relationship be?
This is important. Hold on. This is...
It's hard to explain. It's like... Rin helps me see things in a way I never even thought about before. Like a whole new perspective, I guess.
I can appreciate that.
Listen, Rin saved our lives.
Saved our lives?
Yes, all of
When?
you.
What are you talking about? We're the ones that did the saving.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Right.
I get it. It's a change of pace for you. No one would fault you for that.
Is he gay?
But it's starting to sound like you're actually in love.
I'm wondering.
Are you?
Why is he pressing him for these answers, you know? Why is he so concerned about this? That's interesting.
Vincent! Vincent?
Vincent.
Oh, okay.
In love with Ren?
It's a possibility.
I can't deny that I feel something. But is it just as a friend? Or is it something more? Can't keep my thoughts straight.
Though I definitely know this isn't
Who
something
is
that's
Ren
easy to... Okay, I gotta make sure I answer these correctly to do this. So, alright. Let me see. There was a video I saw of a dude who did makeup and he made himself look feminine, and it actually was convincing. Alright, so here's the thing, right? I don't like romance of any type IRL. Like, I don't like the idea of love. I hate it. Everything surrounding it, I feel it's incredibly superficial, and none of it's real, right? And that's why, to me, Valentine's Day is a joke. And I find it funny when people are essentially devastated by their love interest or anything goes incredibly wrong for them. That being said, I will say that I do love romance stories. So manga, anime, stuff like that, movies, just typical movies, K-dramas and stuff. I love genuine romances. But I also love when okay, let me say it like this. Things don't always go the way you want it to, right? There is not always like some kind of happy ending where everyone's satisfied and everything works out. That being said, sure, you have situations where, okay, you have a situation where two people love each other, right? Man, woman. And a lot of romances tend to keep it simple and just straightforward as that. It's only those two who are involved and no one else, and everyone is happy. But that's not how it always goes. You have situations where uh, man and woman like each other, but maybe some other guy likes the woman, and maybe two other women like the guy. They're going to get hurt, and in turn is going to change their view on relationships and love as a whole. Their lives, essentially, who they are, their being. Same can be said for the guy, right? Those two may be happy, but everyone else who were involved with those two are going to be devastated. I like that. I don't know how to explain it. But, so, this is especially true and devastating for people of same sex, right? Same sex relations or people who are gay. So, imagine. Imagine being friends with someone for 6, 7 years, even longer than that, maybe. And they're straight, but the person isn't. And man and woman happily are together. That's great. They're happy, they're satisfied. But of course, the gay guy, the guy who is gay, maybe there's a better way to say that, right? Isn't. They are crushed. That's it for them because think of it like this. There is no situation where they can easily admit to the person that they do like them, knowing that they are straight. And knowing that there is no chance in hell that they'll ever be with that person has got to be equally devastating. And so, a situation like this, where Rin decided that I'm gonna call her she, considering that it seems like she preferred that anyways. In no situation is Ren going to be happy to go back to the life where Vincent and her were talking like normal because she knows, based on how he reacted to her, he's never going to accept her like that. And to sit there and watch the person you love like that go on to live a life that you can never be a part of, that's crushing, right? The idea of that, it shows another part of okay, hold on. First and foremost, let me find I'm trying to find the right answers because both of these sound correct, but I know only one of them is going to be right. As I try to I'm trying to make sure I get the right stuff, say the right things. Where would I find this? Okay. I hope this is correct. And you know what? This is the thing. To say, I think putting it like love is just love is too simple. Mostly because, okay, on the surface, yeah, that's what it is. You're gonna like who you like. But the thing is, the way that the culture is set up, the way that these societies have been set up, something like that, it's getting better now, but like something like that isn't something that's easy to come in terms with. You've known, so like for Vincent being in this position, while I can appreciate that they're not being like dicks about it, it's not as simple as say that you've known to like women all your life. That's all you've been surrounded with, like the knowledge of that, and that's essential to your being. It's difficult to have a 180 and just say, you know what? Well, okay, it's not as simple as saying I like dudes now. I like guys. It's more of just I like Ren, right? It's not dudes in general. It's Ren, and that's okay. You know what? Maybe they are handling this just fine. Because if you look at it in the sense of I like Rin, and that's regardless of gender, then that's cool. And that's different than saying I like, guys as a whole, because whether or not that's true, I guess that doesn't really... liking Rin doesn't define you as liking guys in general, right? Yeah. So, I find romances, when they're realistic and show other sides and different parts of romance, fascinating because, again, not everyone has a happy ending or a situation where, like, all the parties are satisfied and okay. I like when people explore the different aspects of what could happen in different situations. And that's something I haven't seen, really. You don't see, well, from all the stuff that I've seen, though. So I don't think it's as simple to find, okay, this is taking forever to load. I just need to make sure I answer these correctly. Okay. I got all of those right. Okay, so it's someone I need.
Ren likes me for who I am, without any big societal expectations. That's it.
And that's the pressure that Catherine with a K is putting on him.
Maybe I want to live that way too, without being pressured by anybody. Honestly, it's hard to say just yet. But if I really want to be myself, I'm gonna need...
And see, this is more about liberation, right? Freedom. Not necessarily being shackled down by, again, the expectations of Catherine. Which she's obedient to the rules of the social norm. What's expected of people at his age and with his, jobs and lifestyle and all that kind of stuff. For her, it's more of like, at this age, I'm expected to be married, have a child, or children. And she's following those rules to a T, of course, and that's putting a lot of pressure on him because that's not the way he wants to live. Of course, he wants to make Catherine happy, but he can't do that if he's not, it's going to be rough if he can't be happy himself. And this ending is not necessarily for him to be gay. It's more of him to live free. And that sounds simple, but I don't know how else to really explain that. Okay. And then this.
That's it. I want to see what our future holds.
And that's cool.
Yeah. It all makes sense now. I love Ren. I know...
What the fuck? What did I miss? Oh my god!
The fuck, Johnny?
Sorry. That just pissed me off. You may be my friend, but so is Catherine.
Okay. Holy shit.
Yeah, I get it. Of course you're pissed. I'm the worst. Catherine's pregnant, for fuck's sake.
Yo, that's right!
It's clear to me now. I don't know how yet, but I'll take full responsibility. Now that I know how I feel, I can't keep this up any longer.
So, you're serious about this?
Yeah. I've never felt this way before.
You need friends like Johnny, to be honest.
Together, I can really be myself. It's refreshing.
And honestly, you don't understand just how much that means.
Ren's the only one who makes me feel comfortable.
The farther you get in life, it becomes difficult to...
I mean, when you think of it like that, who gives a shit
I'll say
about
you start
gender,
thinking more along the lines of the cop and what he said earlier.
I knew you were out there, but this is a new one. Well, alright. I get you, man.
But they can't be this quick to be accepting. No.
I'll never stop being your drinking buddy.
You gotta be more like Johnny, man.
I'm not giving up on you now.
Okay, be a little more angry about it, though.
Ah, crap. Should we really be talking about this in public?
No?
Probably not.
Oh! Okay.
All right, it's me again.
Did I interrupt the good part? Vincent just made a very important decision. Instead of choosing between his lover and the new flame, he went with a third individual. So he's tackling his budding feelings head on. How precious is that? But this is only the beginning. If he wants to truly understand Rin, he'll need to open some more doors of opportunity. I wonder what kind of path he'll choose to walk. Well then, back to the show.
You know?
Man, think this is how you...
This is actually pretty interesting.
Is it, because of those nightmares?
I'm glad they did this, honestly. I gotta look, because I remember there was backlash about this, too.
Pretty tired of
but I want to see what those arguments were.
Whoa. You guys are having nightmares, too?
Yeah, it's hard to remember the details, but...
Whatever it is, it's tough shit.
Okay, I gotta make a separate save slot just to be sure.
I think
Did I make? I did make a new one.
It was saying all the guys who died were cheaters.
If that's true, then what the hell's gonna happen to me?
Am I actually gonna beat this in a single day? I think I'm gonna continue to try and beat this in a single sitting. I played this game all day, and the last time I did this was with BioShock Infinite. Though if I streamed the whole game for the whole day. Okay, I just want to make sure. Would y'all be down for that? Hello, Tracy. Well, they did several times. Because here's the thing. When I played it on PS3, I didn't know Erica's, I didn't really know about Erica until after I did some research on the game. Because I was like, man, this game is great. Let me remember the characters. Like, oh yeah, that Erica character is really cool. Let me see more about her. And then I learned, I was like, oh, okay. The red flags were back when Erica and Ren, Though on my own time, I'm going to try and go back and do all of these levels so I can get the gold. Because I need the gold on all of the levels. This one shouldn't be too bad to do. I already... Oh, not this one. Is this one? This one. I got gold on one level. Silver, bronze, and then bronze. Hold on. I gotta see. Oh, these are all blocked! There are, what, 4 days left in this? Okay. Why is my phone doing this weird thing? Okay, something weird's happening with my phone. Should probably use my tab. Yeah, actually, you know what? Yeah, because it's like at first, I'm like,
thought this through, right?
I didn't like Catherine with a C. Catherine with the K was only, at the top because of the choices were.
You're the same as ever.
And of course, knowing Catherine here.
Once you really set your mind on something, there's no
Catherine being who Catherine is,
pain in the ass,
there's no way I can like Catherine.
Man, don't worry about it.
I can appreciate Catherine with a Q, but I don't like Catherine. And Erica was the closest thing to that, but then you learned Erica's true nature. Hey, but look, okay, so Des, the Persona hater, look right there. You see? That's Morgana from Persona 5. You have Teddy, the worst mascot in anything ever. Fuck Teddy. I hate Teddy with a passion. Teddy's dead to me. And then you have Koromaru, who is the little goat. He's not a goat, it's a dog, but he can use Persona abilities. He had Cerberus.
Man, I just don't get it. Why Rin? Do you swing
and
that
see,
way?
and normally that's what people.
To be a guy.
And that's what I mean. It's more of a spiritual
I'm
thing
always
there.
Here if you need to let off some
There's
steam.
too many people who think like that, right? Do you like dudes now? Are you into dudes?
You finally see me as a man.
You know,
but it's not
Erica
that
and
simple.
I are,
Yeah. Let's have a drink.
And he doesn't know though.
You got
I really appreciate is not. I feel like appreciate is the worst word for me to use because I love this idea more than just simple appreciation, but like the idea that you can like someone not based on gender, but based on personality alone, and just like the sole purpose, the sole reasoning behind even liking someone at all is their personality and not necessarily anything else, right? What they inspire in you and how they motivate you to, keep moving forward. It's not as simple as I'm making it sound, but it's like there's a lot here, and I just really, really appreciate it. Just for this stream. Just for this stream. Alright, I gotta do the routine drinks. This is a lot here. I'm so glad I decided to do this on Valentine's Day.
What I've done to them.
I'm so glad I decided to stream. I want to be able to, experience this with you all. You can hear my thoughts about these kinds of things. Normally they don't come up. And even I'm learning a little more about how to feel about these kinds of things, right? And hopefully everyone else here too.
Various types of glasses are used for cocktails.
And see, this is why this would be great in Persona. In Persona 4 specifically, not in Persona 5. If they make Persona 6, I want them to focus back on character traits, like things like the Shadow Self. What was it? Jungian was the one who came up with that? Jungian theory on Persona. And if you really want to understand Persona 4 without playing it, really look at that up then. Hold on, let me just make sure that was correct. I'm gonna look at it myself. Hold on, I forgot what it was called. Who was the guy who came up with these theories? Carl Jung? Was that who it was? Yes, it is, because Jungian, it's supposed to be Jungian law, but it's Carl Jung. Jung? I don't know. But he's from, he's Swedish, right? Yeah, okay. His theories on Persona is literally...
The long glasses used for long drinks are sometimes called zombie glasses.
We're gonna focus on finishing
the name
this.
derives from the cocktail the glass was originally created for, called the zombie. The drink was
Maybe I
so
should have
named
streamed this earlier
because it
today.
contained
I don't know.
Alcohol so strong that it revives the dead. Be careful not to drink too much and turn into a zombie.
But I think we're all in different time zones, right?
That was the cocktail trivia for tonight.
Empty? Erica, I need a drink.
This inspires a lot in me. Like, I can't even explain. So, I don't know if a lot of you know... Oh, shit, I can't see. Okay, I gotta put my head... Okay, wine.
Wine.
I draw, and I create characters,
take a
right?
beer.
I love stories that
Sure thing. Just
people are too afraid to explore. Like, stuff like this.
There you go. Keep on
These
drinking.
are very difficult
that
topics
was
and
nothing.
situations that...
Is it truly wrong?
You know... Hold on. I can pause this. I can't.
Whoa, this is really spooky.
I'm someone who likes to press people for things that they're too scared to admit and talk about, or follow, like, understand themselves, you know. But it's mostly because I want them to have a better understanding of the situation. So, like, there are too many people in the world who will write something off simply because of like just something, and then they follow. Like I mentioned it earlier, like they go with the opinions of others and what someone else thinks, or what the I want to say hive mind thinks. Then that's to them the correct answer, no matter what. It could be the wrong thing, but as long as enough people believe in it, then it's going to be right. So I don't like that, right? So I love the idea of people making stories that touch on sensitive topics that people are just always too scared to talk about. And in media, even they they don't make these deep-minded I want to say they give you things that are incredibly easy to digest, things that you don't have to think about. Simple entertainment, you know, you see, like, I want to say, the word is turn your brain off. Like, entertainment that you can just enjoy without having to think so hard. But it keeps you from actually being better, you know, being able to be better. Because you're not thinking about some of these. There's just so much. There's so much. In any case, this has given me more ideas for new characters, new scenarios, just more story elements, you know? That's what I'm really excited about here. And the one thing, though, I wish they had a more realistic sense of what friends would do. What Johnny did, honestly, I can understand that, but I don't think real people would forgive them as easily.
Oof. I need to set things straight.
No, I'm not accepting of IRL love any more than I do now. I still hate it. I think it's dumb.
Oof. I get what you're saying, but
I'm more of under the impression. So the way I operate is that I believe in the absolute worst in everyone. You assume the worst in everyone, first off. You don't assume the best, or, you know, the good. You always assume the worst. So that goes with relationships. And the way I feel and the way I think is more of just, I know people are incredibly selfish beings, and there are things about them that they will refuse to change. And something, they mentioned it earlier, so one of the sheep, I forgot who it was, but they mentioned it earlier. You date someone who rounds out the things that you hate about yourself the most, or the things that you're not good at, the things that stand out against you, I guess, so that you will become a complete person, right? The other person is supposed to complete you. And that's what I truly believe, like, that's more of a selfish reason, not a good reason, you know? It's a shallow kind of thing. I think the idea of love is just so silly and so dumb. And people who truly believe that romance is, you know, their lives, they revolve their whole lives in being around romance, and the idea of love is just kind of silly. Like, it's just a social norm, right? You have to fall in love, you have to be with someone, otherwise you're seen as some kind of you know, some kind of outcast. And I hate the idea that people bind themselves to these kinds of things without even giving it a second thought, because again, the hive mind, if everyone says it's true, or if everyone believes that this is correct, then by default it's going to be correct despite not actually being correct, you know, not given a choice, not given an option, because you're not thinking for yourself.
Do you know what Beaujolais Nouveau is? It is a wine that is...
Man, I'm talking a lot more about things that have nothing to do with... Okay, let's...
strive to get their hands on it as soon as it's released.
Like, I just want people to think about some of these things a little more. Like, I think... Because personally, I truly believe I'm the happiest when I'm by myself. Sure, you can bounce different ideas off of other people and learn more about yourself being with other people. Or even being with a love interest or whatever. But I truly... Like, I don't think it's the only way to live. Like, I don't think it's the right way. Sorry. Yeah, and see, and that's what I'll say. What you said up there, you know, the right people will accept you as you are. Something genuine like that that's something I would accept, and I think that's okay, and that's totally satisfactory. But there are too many people who don't understand that, right? There's so many people in the world who like people for the sake of, it could be carnal desires, it could be you want to show someone off as some kind of, you know, jewel or something, right? You want to show them off like some kind of pet. Status. You know, people do it for all these different reasons that aren't as genuine as, you know, the whole Vincent and Ren. I think that's the ideal kind of relationship people should be looking for, right? But again, it doesn't happen often. And then because not a lot of people are as open-minded about this as Vincent is, they'll refuse to even accept someone else of the opposite or the same sex, and even give it a chance because that's gay. Something as simple as that. Oh my god. I love talking about this stuff, really. It helps me gather my thoughts and understand what I'm trying to say better. This helps me understand myself better too. And hopefully it helps other people understand or look at things in a different light. Okay.
Apparently, nouveau is French for new. Let's enjoy a fresh new wine.
So we did wine
as we
and
ponder the blessings of the vine. And that was the trivia for tonight. Now then, please continue to enjoy the nouveau Catherine.
Empty?
We did the cocktail already, right?
You still want a drink?
Hold on, let me go back. I need to make sure because I was going on a tangent there. I wish this had the uptime. Okay, yeah, we did the cocktail already.
Yeah.
Just had to triple check. So now we're doing beer.
Beer.
Sake, please.
I'll take a beer.
Beer.
I'm gonna definitely.
Sure thing.
Like, I could understand if you want to drink after that.
There you go.
Because
Keep
you're
on drinking.
essentially changing everything about who you are. That's definitely not easy. You know, cognitive dissonance and all that.
Ooh, I don't know how I can ever atone for what I've done to them.
And how do you think it would feel to be with someone, to get pregnant by someone, just for them to come and love someone else, especially in this situation, right? Oh, this is
I know
great.
this is sudden, but here is some trivia about beer, now that you've emptied your pint glass.
Well, I mean, that's different. So, like, that's not, like, what I mean more is, like, there are people who genuinely believe that, no, it's not you, but it's cool that you're, like, looking at this, internally, too, and thinking back to these situations, but, no, the way, like, what you've described isn't what I'm saying, so it's, like, there are people who genuinely are only with someone because, so, like, say that there's someone that's really attractive, right? Say you're, like, working in a place, right? There's the most attractive person there. For you, it'd be the most attractive male. I'm saying that there are people who, because everyone in the office accepts that that person is the most attractive male, and and someone dates them, not because that they genuinely like them, but because they know everyone believes that this person is, like, a gem. And they want to show everyone off, like, show everyone at the office, this is mine. You know, I've achieved this. What do you have? That kind of thing. Like, there are enough people in the world who think like that, or do that. They genuinely don't care about the person enough or at all.
Drank a beer, but realized that we didn't have a.
And that's abusing it in a way too. Because that means that the other person genuinely doesn't care about their opinions, their ideals. Nothing about them stands out except for their looks. And that can either backfire or just because who knows if that person is actually abusive or, you know, condescending. There's so many things.
In such times, simply grab 2 beer bottles and hook the crowns of their caps together. You can then open one by using the other as a lever. And that was the beer.
Huh.
Empty?
Alright, now we're doing sake.
You still want a drink?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sake.
Sake, please.
I'll take a beer.
Beer.
Sure thing. Just wait. There you go. Keep on drinking.
For remember, romance, love, all that kind of stuff isn't necessary for survival. Except for the reproducing thing, of course. That's
need to set things straight.
But the way, you know, society's structured.
I get what you're saying, but
This would be tough, honestly. If I were friends with someone in a situation like this, I don't know how I would react.
As you seem to have finished your cup. Kuchikamizake, or mouth-chewed sake, is considered to be the first artificially crafted sake. The chewed rice is placed in a container and left to ferment. The enzymes from the chewer's saliva break down the carbohydrates in the rice to produce the alcohol.
Huh. Oh! This was made in, Your Name, if I recall.
This would be something fun to do in your spare time. However, the mouth is full of germs. So it's probably best to simply leave it to your imagination.
They made sake like this in Your Name. I do remember that.
That's the sake trivia for tonight.
And by the way, I did not like Your Name at all.
Empty?
I thought it was mediocre. I can appreciate it.
You still
but
want to
still,
drink?
I don't think it was as good as everyone's making it out to be.
I'm cool.
But then it goes back to the whole societal thing where, because everyone believes it's good, or there's a majority there. Whoa, whoa, whoa! See, and this is another like a psychological thing here that my friends and I do actually. So in these situations, if you say something that only someone would feel offended by, you know, it's like, for me, I'm only talking. But if you personally decide to feel something about it, then it means it's something that you would feel guilty of, right? But not necessarily saying that that's, you know, that's what's happening now. But there are people who will do that, because I will do that. Like IRL. Like, you say something that only you and the person who is guilty of the thing would know. And if they feel the need to, you know, it depends on their consciousness, though. Like, how far are they willing to let this go, or could they live with themselves knowing that someone else knows something like this?
She still doesn't know, right?
So, here's another example of that.
I'm a horrible person.
I know
This is just what happens
there
when
are
you're
a few
such a
friends
hit
of
with the
mine who have
ladies.
cheated on
No.
their
Isn't right.
significant others.
I brought this on myself.
But
I'm not gonna
I don't
run
directly
away
call them
or
out for
try
it.
to talk my
The
way
way I
out of
say,
things
or the way I
I'll
handle the
break up with her
situation
tomorrow.
is,
And I'll tell her what's been going on.
after this is finished.
That's all there's left to do.
I hope you make it out alive.
The way I handled the situation was, on Twitter, I said something about people who cheat on other people to get a reaction out of those who are doing it, because they, of course, know that, but they don't know that I know. So, that's just one example of that. I won't go any further into that. Yeah. No, not okay. Okay, hold on. Not like, you know, the you know, there's the anime movie Your Name. It like broke box office. It was like it's like praised to be one of the best movies in existence currently. I don't agree with it. I don't like the movie that much. Like, it's alright, but it's so cliched and kind of overdone. Like, I just think it was just kind of typical. Like, it is nothing that stood out to me. It was like, okay.
Believed. Still, I wouldn't.
But that's a romance, though. It's another romance.
You got a mail.
Who just walked in? Yeah. So, like, that was one of the many ways. So, like, if I... Well, that's a different scenario, honestly. It really depends on the scenario to determine how I react. That scenario, that was the only thing I could do. But if I were, like, one-on-one, IRL, there's a way... I would handle the situation a little differently. Actually, no, I do it the same way. This is gonna be rough. Oh man, this is going to be rough. I can't wait. Alright, yeah, enough talking. Let me actually get through this. Social experiments and whatnot. Man, I really do need to go into like psychology again. I love that. Alright, I want to know what other Persona songs I've unlocked. He's still here. The cop isn't here though. I think he'll come in later, maybe? So if I talk to him, I want to know what else is here. None of the Captain songs. I don't remember half of the Captain songs. What else do we have? Oh, they have this song. I do remember that though. Oh, they have Tokyo Delight. Okay, hold on. The Ultimate. What is this song? I don't like Persona Q. I do know this song though. Oh, dude, I like this song actually. Nah, if I were Huey Freeman. Honestly, I think I'd be bad because I wouldn't necessarily be trying to help them in a good way. I'd be pushing the negative aspects of their relationship, the foundation of who they are as people, and then the combination of who they are together. Like, I'd only talk about the burn my bread. Oh, it's on. Dun, dun. Because I'd go about it in a way that isn't conventional. Like, I like to bring out the worst in people before talking about any of like the good stuff there. Getting people to understand and face the things that, and this is why Persona 4 is so good. This is why I love it so much. But if I were to do that, because I think their goal, or a typical relationship therapist would try to help them, or do things in a positive way, whereas I would try to break them down to really understand who they are. Because my philosophy is that people who shouldn't be together, people who are together on like false pretenses, shouldn't be together. And I feel like a lot of people who are in those relationships or struggle in relationships are genuinely not a good fit with each other, or are only with each other because of different or incorrect beliefs and reasonings, bases.
I interviewed another woman today for a different story. She's pregnant, so she's marrying a man who isn't the father of her child.
Huh?
And she's not going to tell him that he isn't. It's the truth.
Yo, that is rough. Holy shit.
Huh? Why? She doesn't actually know who the father is. So among all the possible fathers, she went for the one who is the kindest and the dullest. He'll raise the baby, believing it to be his child. I'm sure he'd be happier if he
This is another one of those things, right?
I
You're only with someone for false pretense.
In any romantic relationship, feelings decline over time. One theory is that love is a drug, like alcohol or cigarettes. Repeated exposure makes you numb to it.
And see,
it's only hot and heavy.
This is what I'm talking about too. I don't think that's correct. I think what's really correct is that overexposure to people. I genuinely hate being around people a lot, like too long, because I'll lose my sanity. But like, when you're with the same person for extended periods of time, it's not even just the romance factor. Everything you found attractive about said person does, deteriorate over time, but it's more of just, I think it's personally more of people being sick of being with the same one person for a long time. That's another, I hate the idea of marriage, because you're stuck with the one person forever and ever and ever and ever. Sure, there are people you can get along with, generally find an opposite for, necessarily that completes you. Not in a negative way, like the true genuine sense that I was talking about earlier with like Ren and Vincent. But I don't think that's romance. I think that's
to bear another person's life.
It's a different thing. It's not
and very frightening.
That's what I think.
You got a mail.
Listen, if anything, I'd want you to really think about some of these things in a different way. Look at it through different angles. Because I guarantee you, a lot of people who hate the idea of, gay people or even people like Ren wouldn't be as accepting about this or even think about anything like this. Because they're so set in their ways. I want the scene with Catherine and Catherine to happen, though. Do I see this one? I don't think it matters, right? Fuck it. I will burn my dress.
Sorry you had to see me yesterday.
I mean, is that really what you want? Don't you love him?
We're past the age of believing we'll have no problems just because we're in love. You too.
But
He's adopted. He's been working hard all his life to repay the parents who raised him.
I hope I
He
never
fought
find
his way
something like
through
that.
Dealing with pressures all this time.
I can't stand to
He's
be with
truly
someone like
a
that for the
pitiable
rest of my
soul.
days.
I knew that I wouldn't be able to marry him. That he was going to become someone else's from the very beginning. And now that
I think something like that is nice, but
cheer up.
Honestly, I...
Don't patronize me.
Oh my god. In all honesty, I don't think it'd be healthy for me, personally. I gotta change the song. This is not... this is not it for this atmosphere. The thing about the Persona 3 OST is that they're all similar. The song Joy is definitely one of my favorites in Persona. Oh, why don't they have that on here? Like, Iwai Todai Dorm is really good too. What is this? I don't know. I need to go back to Persona Q because I want to play Persona Q 2. Because I want to see all the characters interact with each other. I want to see Narukami, the god, with Ren, Amamiya. Or Akira Kurosawa. Time to make history. Is that the first battle? No, that's all of them. Man, the atmosphere of Persona 4 is so... what do we want? Sure. You know what? I need to talk
Would
to
you
these
like
two.
to speak to Lindsay? Would you like to speak to Martha? Are you the type of person who has to have the latest products? Or do you just always get the same old thing?
I like to go with what's comfortable and what I know. Trying something new doesn't always... This is just my thing.
Mr. Justin would say the same thing. Did you know that Mr. Justin once interviewed a ballerina? Did you know she was Miss Anna's best friend? Did you know that it was Mr. Daniel who made Miss Anna stop crying?
I see.
Mr. Archie died this morning.
What?
It's 2 days until the time of freedom. It's time for us to say
You got a mail.
good night.
That's heavy. It's about to go down, y'all. She's not actually pregnant, if I recall. She wanted to see if he was responsible and willing to step up. I think that's what it was. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, I go talk to the squad.
I'll be right back.
Johnny looks pretty bad.
He always hides his problems from us, huh?
Chief's so
Persona
cool.
music is my
When
favorite
one of his
kind
guys
of music.
messes up,
Listen,
he sticks with him till the end.
I pretty much exclusively listen to Persona music.
Man, if I was a girl, I'd be all over Chief.
Tell him that when he comes back. I'm sure he'll appreciate it.
Especially with what's been happening. Oh, man.
So after all that, you think Ren's your soulmate?
Yeah, when you put it that way, maybe it was fate we ran into each other that night.
Fate, huh?
Nothing in life is set in stone. You just need to have the will to take fate into your own hands.
Some fates aren't meant to change.
Hey, you never know what the future holds.
Oh my god, I wish I could play Persona 5 for you. Maybe you'd change your mind. I feel like you'd like Ryuji or Yusuke. But if you were gonna be one who tells me that you like Goro or Akechi, I'd have to punch something.
That, it didn't seem like such a big deal. feel like the clouds in my mind have finally cleared.
I don't really get it.
That nightmare almost made me piss myself. I don't remember what happened. It was some crazy shit.
Why do you get so tired? Just because you had a bad dream? You never wake up with sore muscles from stuff you do in dreams, right?
Man, I so want to punch you.
He doesn't know.
You got a mail.
What do we got? There are 64 levels to that. I am not doing that anytime soon. Wake up, get up, get out there.
Part of a person.
See?
If you like him, why get hung up over
But it's not as simple as that,
use
though.
your logic, it means there's twice as many fish in the sea.
Oh, now we're talking. Wait a minute.
I can't play it because they won't let you stream it. I have to wait until I get, what's it called instead? Not, because I have Roxio right now, but Roxio means I have to buy a bunch of peripherals to get it to work the way I want it to. But if I get, what's it called? I can't remember the name of that. The other thing. Elgato. Right. Because once I get Elgato, if I get Elgato, then I'd be able to stream it just fine. But Persona, they won't let you stream the game. Alright, so what do I want to do? I want to get out of here? I think I should.
You need conviction to I'm talking serious conviction.
Yeah, I'm putting...
That's the spirit. Don't worry. Whatever happens...
Oh, what would Toby think about that?
I hope this ending that they talk about that. Because I never got to see that ending. Alright. Let's get out of here. We've done everything that we can. This is not the way out.
You going?
Yes.
Just wanted to organize my thoughts and...
Hey, you showed a lot of guts today. I know how complicated this stuff can be. So if you ever need someone to talk to,
My
I'm all
brother,
ears.
he's doing better. Thanks. He got this whole thing for his girlfriend.
Embrace Rin's feelings.
Like he
okay?
got this, I don't know if you've seen The Office, but do you remember when Michael Scott had, that red, that Christmas suit to see, Holly when she came back and she had a boyfriend? Like the whole, like the, it's not a suit, it's like a
You finally made
thing.
your decision.
My brother had that to go see her.
The spiral corridor is our locale tonight. It's a holy passage to the cathedral.
There are 4 parts to this level. This I remember though, but I saw it up there. Okay, let's get started.
The road to the cathedral starts here.
Ordinarily, this would have been the last part.
Your mental powers will be truly tested here. Think hard while you challenge these
Y'all
areas.
suck. But I can understand. That show is like hilarious.
Now
What is
what?
this?
I can't wait to see
They
what they're
changed.
cooking up now.
Okay. Let's do it to it.
Right, I got it. Right, I got it.
Can I just do that? I push this over there, right? No. Well, I have to push this. How would I get over there?
If you stretch, it may be best to try and undo your moves.
Do I have to do that already? I'm wondering. Yeah. Looks like I want to. Can I move that over there? I can. Okay. Well, I've made all those movements for no reason, really. Is that?
I'll take this. Right, I got it.
How exactly would I do this? That's how I would do this. That looks like I have to move that over there. Move that there. Here. I want that gold.
Alright, I got it.
Nope.
Whoa! Alright, I got it.
There we go.
Whoa!
Okay.
Alright, I got it.
That one out.
Alright, I got it.
Right. Same thing. It's basically the same thing for all of them.
Alright, I got it.
Looks like I'd have to fall over there, but I don't know if I can.
Alright, I got it.
Yeah, because I don't have anything over there that I can hold on to. Wait!
Alright, I got it.
Yeah.
Alright, I got it.
But I can't do that over here. Nope. Okay.
Are you having some trouble?
Maybe.
Remember, you can always go back and undo some of your moves.
I think I might actually need to,
Undo. Undo. Undo.
What would I need to do here? I need to somehow end up over there. Is there something over here? Not really. Sure, I can move over here, but like pushing that over there only means. What if I push that out? Nothing. There's not one over here. No.
Alright, just calm down. Just calm down.
That sounds like Persona music. Honestly, I might have to restart from checkpoint.
Undo.
Here, let's go back.
Undo. Undo. Undo.
Go all the way back.
Undo.
That's when I push that back. So I'm just gonna retry from checkpoint. Cause I messed that up. Oh!
Alright, I got it. Alright, I got it. Alright, I got it. Alright, I got it.
Okay. I feel like I have to do this. Yeah, this was the way I should have done it. Okay. That over there. Right here. Okay. We got it. Push that over, that's gonna fall. No? Okay.
Little more.
Three, huh? Go back to this. This wasn't so bad. Oh, I can't do that. Shit.
Undo. Undo.
So I don't need that. think what I do is this. Yeah. Okay, move that here, that there. No.
Undo. Undo.
Do I take this out? No. I have to move some of these. Something. Because I can't move that here without moving... I could use the block, but I don't want to.
If you're stuck, it may be best to try and undo your moves.
Yeah, no kidding.
Undo.
Okay, let's go back some. Let's just go back to when I started this. So what did I do? What do I want to do here? Want to pull this out? I want to pull this one out. But I need room to put...
If you're stuck, it may be best to try and undo your moves.
I can't move that over. I need that to fall.
Undo. Undo.
I don't think I can just... Do I have to go around that whole thing, I wonder? That's not what I wanted, but yeah.
Undo. Undo.
Let me see. Alright, you going to sleep? Alright.
Undo. 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 Undo.
Oh, it's right there. So how do I move? I want to do this without using the platform. There's got to be a way to do this without relying on that.
Edge. Undo.
Let's go back.
Undo.
Whatever.
Edge.
I'm curious just to see how that would have been done without that.
Edge. Edge.
Alright, I got it. Alright, I got it. I made it! Here I go!
As I expected, you survived.
Silver. Okay. I'm wondering if I should stream the rest of this though. Because I can honestly... What the hell is that? What are you?
I think it's 3 times as many as anyone else. I killed so many sheep.
You're not gonna stop, are you? And I'll...
It makes me excited for the hunt.
Honestly, what I could do is stream it in the morning and then just kind of not play it until
Looks
then.
like that piano player isn't here today. It's thanks to her that I made it this far. Her
Huh?
music gave me courage when I was feeling sheepish.
Yeah.
I've gotta survive for her. Well, that's what she wants, right?
Part of me wants to keep going. And then, you know what? I think I'll try to finish this tonight. Or in one session.
Again.
Voice.
And then if people want to watch the rest of this, they can watch the VOD. Yes, you do.
My head hurts.
Yes, Johnny, it's me.
I've never given serious thought to death and dying.
Hey, hello. How are you, my friend?
Still alive.
Haha. I think I'm going to talk to Mr. Scarf as well.
Nothing can happen if you don't try. I know you can do it.
Damn it. Why did he go away all of a sudden?
Hey, it's you.
Damn it. Just watch. I'll get her back. She will be mine.
That is Steve.
He's not listening.
I'm still afraid.
I'm still here, man.
I've been running like there's no tomorrow, but who knows how long I'll last.
Don't give up yet. It's not over.
Yeah, I definitely know you.
Yeah.
Well, you're encouraging me. It's like deja vu all over again from a long time ago. Man, how long was it? Oh well, I gotta start thinking ahead right now.
There aren't many sheep left. Even that young one that we had discussed technique. I bet I'm next.
Hey, don't give up so easily. If you can't climb, I'll teach
Oh,
you some
he
tricks.
died.
I'm tired of this place.
Shit.
So I'm constantly being asked to show the results of being raised by them. I lived my life for someone else. I worked hard to show that I was worthy of living. And even after all that hard work, I still can't hold on to the one woman I love. Money and power, they're obstacles to what I truly want.
Alright, I'm not gonna go
Want
that
true
far.
freedom.
I'm
I
gonna
just want
do
normal
Ren,
freedom
just Ren's
everyone
route.
else has.
When I go for the platinum, I feel like this is wrong. No, you know what?
Hey,
No.
if you love her, then don't give up.
You? Oh, I remember now. You told me something similar when we were kids. All right, I'll follow you. I'll chase after you the best I can.
When I go for the
just like
platinum,
when we were
I'm not gonna stream that.
Let's go.
That guy. Hey, you're still here.
Great, you're safe too. Honestly, I think you taught me techniques.
Glad I...
Don't let your guard down, though. Don't let your guard...
Okay. You're nobody.
Yep. You ever lost someone close to you?
Yeah. My friend passed away recently.
I see. I read the letter. You know, the one from her. I told you about the guy I used to play music with, right? Well, he died. The letter said he was looking forward to singing with me again someday. That's the finality of death.
Yeah.
I know the song that Shiny's always humming. It's the first song my partner and I ever wrote. Only a few people on the internet know about it. Music's amazing. It can leave such an impression on a person. I complain about cooking, but I don't hate it. I love seeing people smile when they're enjoying a meal I've made. I like to make people smile with music. I'm not gonna run anymore. I'm gonna stop using cooking as an excuse, too. I might have been able to sing with him. If only I'd realized earlier.
Oh, thank goodness you... Let's talk about techniques.
What else we got?
I feel like in...
Let's put our heads together.
I'll tell you about a technique.
Allow me to explain the back spider. When you're hanging, you can move around to the back side of sometimes platforms that seem unreachable.
When I see you...
Oh, man, don't give up. Hey.
Allow me to explain the fall dodger. When you push a supporting block, quickly move to where it was to avoid being crushed by any falling blocks. It's important to avoid...
That one's difficult to know when you need to do that, though.
You really are. Let's...
That's all right. Never...
Just make sure that they don't have anything else they need to say. Okay, everyone's good. That guy is something.
Hey, let me think.
What?
I've always looked up to you. I've learned so much from you.
Well, thank me later.
Yeah.
If I recall, I think I need to make sure these are in different slots. I think I have 20 slots, so I'm gonna make sure to save this here, just in case.
I'll get it back.
Is that everyone? That's everyone.
Hey!
Okay, Orlando.
Tonight's product is...
I need to buy something from him at some point. Because that's a trophy.
You really
with
chose
the
the
big
pianist.
secret just Ren's gender? That's a red herring, you asshole.
You finally made your choice. What kind of flower will it blossom into? I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of change you two will bring about in this world. That being said, it's only fitting that I adjust the questions a bit.
Oh, here we go.
The door to a new possibility has been opened. Let's begin. This is the 11th question. What would you do if you found out that you and your partner have very different views?
Thankfully, there's no timer on these, but... realistically, this should be the one to pick, right? What was the site that I was just on? Jesus. Is it this one? It was this one. Okay. I usually see what the correct. Okay, that's that. I don't think this is relevant.
I see, so that's the one. Say, are you... The path you chose will not be easy.
I don't care. I chose Rin, and nothing's gonna stop me. I'm gonna settle things. I'll do anything to make it right. In other words, I don't have time to chat with you.
That's
I gotta
not
make
very
sure
nice.
to save it in another slot.
Very well. I'll take you to the next floor.
I mean, that's something to think about too, though. Okay, this is what I don't understand. I think some people do this for a trophy, but like, this can't be real. And you see, this is that shit. This goes to like the whole men are controlling thing, and this just proves that. But it's like, I actually know of a girl who is incredibly submissive to one particular person, and it's like, I don't agree with that. You're changing your whole foundation. I mean, it really depends on what the viewpoints are, though. See, it could be a case of ignorance, where someone doesn't know enough about a particular subject and they strongly believe in something, but then maybe someone helps them open their eyes to other angles and points and views to that. So in that sense, changing them would be ideal. Because if those viewpoints are, you know, horrible, terrible viewpoints, then of course you'd want to change them. It really depends, man. I don't know. That's tough. It really depends. You can't just accept our differences on certain things. There's some things that makes more sense to try and change because they are... But what you find incorrect...
The following challenge stages will put your true abilities to the test. Try bringing
Not
down
everyone's
the
gonna
house
find that incorrect.
if you're facing a wall of holes.
Not everyone finds everything to be...
Be careful.
Commencing area 2.
Alright, I see
Are
that
you
money.
ready?
Yes, give me the money. You want to get that?
This?
Nope, go over here, go here.
Right, I got it. Right, I got it. Right, I got it. Right, I got it.
What the hell? Guess I was asked for something. Oh!
Are you having some trouble? Remember, you can always go back and undo some of your moves.
My friends wanted to play Smash tonight.
Right, I got it. Right, I got it.
Do I want that pillow? I do.
Right.
I somehow need to drop there.
Edge.
Ah, that's how you do that. Okay. if I drop down there to get that, I feel like it's going to be a hassle to come back up.
Alright, I got it.
So we're gonna take that. There's a checkpoint here. I'm thinking maybe I do...
Undo.
No.
Edge. Edge. Edge.
Not fall.
Edge. Edge.
No, I need to get up. Oh, okay. There we go.
Edge.
Over here. Push it off. That. Okay, I don't need to do that.
Alright, I got it. It's ringing. We're gonna get out of here.
Hey, man, don't. Not yet, not yet. That won't fall. That's not what I wanted.
Are you having some trouble?
Right, I got it.
Remember, you can always go back and undo something.
Right, I got it.
How do I want to do this? I don't think I can. Uh-oh.
Edge. Edge.
Uh-oh. Let's see. Actually, can I move this over? Here. Take this out.
Edge. Edge.
Move this over here.
Edge.
Now.
Just calm down.
Back here.
Edge.
Just calm down. Shit, what am I gonna do? I can't die here.
Okay, we can do this. That. That. That.
Alright, I got it.
That. This out here. You can only move so far out like that. It's right there, huh? I only need here. Damn, if that fell, that would have been perfect.
Undo. Undo.
So let's go back up here.
Let me use
I
this.
guess I'll use this.
Edge. Edge.
Ah, shit, that's not what I wanted. Huh? Oh.
Shit, what am I gonna do?
That's not what I wanted. Move that here. Move that here.
If you're stuck, it might be best
No!
to try and undo your moves.
Alright, well, shit.
Undo.
I need to go back as
Undo.
far as...
Undo.
Shoot. For some reason that doesn't connect to that corner over there.
Damn it. I can't die here.
Edge.
Yeah, that falls.
Pause.
I'm gonna have to retry from the last checkpoint. That's fine.
Alright, I got it.
Edge.
Alright, I got it.
Oh, I gotta do this again. Ugh.
Alright, I got it.
I made like some stairs over here, right? So what I do is that. Pull that out. Edge. Dude.
Alright, I got it.
I gotta move that again. I'm gonna pull that out just in case. Not what I wanted.
Alright, I got it.
This is the way I want to go over. Or do I? Yeah, okay. Basically... It could be easier this way. I'm not sure, actually. I think I'm gonna need both sides. This.
Are you having some trouble? Remember, you can always go back and undo some of your moves.
I need to be able to push that over. I think what happens here is I need a way to move those on top of each other.
You can't die here.
Something like that, right? No?
You can't die here. Just calm down. Just calm down.
I don't want to use these blocks yet, so let's see.
You can't die here.
Undo. Undo.
Do that. It's right there.
I'm gonna use this.
That was helpful. Oh, it was. Shoot. I want to move that. But I can't move that without moving it there. That'll stay there. Oh, I see. Yeah, you need to move both sides. Is that gonna be enough to reach? Not what I wanted. It isn't enough to reach! This is so sad.
Undo. 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 Undo.
Like, I'd have to do it before... Oh my god. Oh.
Alright, I got it.
So I can't drop them too much, otherwise I won't be able to climb upwards.
Alright, I got it.
So I need to do some kind of spiral thing. I need to get both sides to be connected still. I'm not sure if I want to, because it's like, if I do...
Are you having some trouble?
Honestly,
Remember,
I might have
you can always go back and undo some of your moves.
Because what I can do is just get those moves.
Alright, I got it.
Oh wait, why don't I just go this way?
Alright, I got it.
That's how you're supposed to do it. Okay. Oh, except not really. Huh. Oh, I can just take this block here. Wait, is that going to be high enough? Yes.
If you're stuck, it may be best to try and undo the moves.
this?
I'm curious. Alright, so that doesn't work. I have to push one of these out so that it falls. It can fall one level, but how do I get it to do that?
Undo. Undo.
I have to somehow get on that side. I'm not sure how to do that. 'Cause I'd have to go up still.
If you're stuck, it may be best to try and undo your moves.
Edge.
That's not what I want.
Undo.
I'm not sure what blocks to push off in order to... Because I need to push them off this way. But I don't have support over here.
What am I gonna do?
Don't worry about it.
Edge.
Oh, what am I gonna do?
Alright.
Edge.
I need this. Over that way.
Shit, what am I gonna do?
No, that is too far. Too far down. Okay, hold on.
Edge.
Shit, what am I gonna do?
I'm glad that fell all the way down. Why does it fall? Okay. This is so sad. Alright, let's figure this out.
Alright, I got it.
I see what I'm supposed to do. But once I get towards like the top, that's when it gets difficult.
Alright, I got it.
Not what I wanted, so let's...
Undo.
Here, just like that.
Alright, I got it.
That's all I want. Ah, do we go this way instead? No, okay, I see.
Undo. Edge.
If I push that down there, no, maybe I don't go this way. Maybe I bring that over here.
Alright.
Edge.
Where...
Edge.
Ah, okay. That was dumb, but whatever.
I made it! Here I go!
I hope you can keep this up.
Damn it.
Alright, what I'll do... I'm gonna try and completely just continue beating this in one sitting, but, I'll end the stream. Listen. Was it really that much? Or 25 minutes until what?
Damn it. How dare she go to some young...
Hey, it's you.
Just watch.
Hey, what happened?
You still like that?
It's not my fault.
What's the matter?
I can hear her voice. She's the one who left me.
That's not...
I'm the one.
Interesting.
Sorry. I don't have any more.
Hey, man.
There's a girl I've been seeing for several years. I've never worked up the nerve to bite the bullet and marry her. I've got a heavy cross to bear. So, I should split up with her, but I can't.
Cross?
I don't need freedom. I just want punishment. It's the truth. I'm tired.
Oh, hang on, I just thought...
Allow me to explain the marching spider. If you're trapped, try pushing out blocks to make new footing. As you connect more blocks to it, all you have to do is hang and move.
Wow, I see.
All you have to do.
You're just incredible. Seeing you makes me remember something important. The passion I once had when I was just starting my reporting career. Back then, I believed I could save people.
Aren't you doing that right now? With your techniques?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's it. It's the truth, right?
Right.
It's the truth.
Let's review your
All right.
technique, Shell.
Let me end it. Yeah, I'll end it now. I probably just gonna finish it in one sitting. I'm not gonna stream this again. This was good to be streaming today, though. Learned a lot. I can appreciate this. I can appreciate this a lot.